Most important thing in business is honesty, integrity, hard work. You need somebody?
When I need proof, I pray that I find the truth. Feel like it's pulling my tooth, and what's done in the dark slowly letting me loose. My love right by my side, she know I ain't got no proof. Picture me, tossing in my sleep. I'm fighting demons alone, she hugging me, screaming we. Picture somebody bringing life to your life. Got the plug, told Virgil, right wife for my wife. Nigga, easy.
And we back with another episode on a pod on Sunday here with my brothers. I may sound a little different. Mind your fucking business.
Why you always tell them that we here on a Sunday?
I always do. I don't know.
Sunday, I mean, I did that like 3 weeks ago. And I'm like,
Friday,
Saturday.
I'm saying it. I just be saying that, just let them know.
I mean, it's not an issue. I was just asking.
Yeah, it's not a problem at all.
Okay.
It's the Lord's Day.
We work, man. That's what Black Monkey working podcast. So we need time to get this shit together for y'all. That's
facts.
If we had money to have somebody else do it, y'all would get it on Mondays. But until then,
well, even when we didn't have money, we had somebody else do it.
You be on some shit, yo. You starting already?
Did I?
You didn't lie.
You didn't, but you're drawing.
You assume I did.
But no, we're going to do what we normally do and give y'all great content coming through your airwaves and live on your YouTube. But no, before we get into it, Ian, how was your week?
Week was a little. This is a week, man. T.Y. got his report card. I was a little upset.
Was you black upset or Asian upset?
He was black upset.
He was like chin upset.
Because I'm growing as a parent. I wasn't black upset. I got black upset. So you right. I was black upset. But this is why. I'm gonna try to get through this real quick. I was black upset because T.Y. got a one-track mind, and I'm starting to realize like I was a fucking 13-year-old and I had a one-track mind. Like I consistently say I'm sorry to my mom and my dad now, like a lot now, because I'm literally going through the same shit that they went through. But he just was mad because the grades that he got, I told him he wasn't playing basketball, and everything else that came after that I was saying, all he heard was I can't play basketball now.
Yeah, nothing else mattered.
Nothing else mattered, and that shit pissed me off because I told you I asked him why he be crying. Like, why are you crying? Explain to me why you crying so we can have that conversation and break that down so you don't have to have that built up in you.
Because you told him he can't play basketball.
But
I'm pretty sure that you probably told him the requirements.
Yes, absolutely. And I even told him that his teachers was like, if you get your grades up, you can try out.
None of that matters.
That's the problem.
That's the point.
That's the problem. Because in my mind...
I understand.
Because when I was young... If you fuck up on your report card, you're not getting none for Christmas. Which means I wasn't getting AIs for Christmas. I wanted my fucking AIs. I got every pair of AIs for 6 years straight. So you fucking right. That first market period, I was straight A's. After I got my AIs, came to school. Fuck y'all niggas. I don't need shit. But that's how it was. So if you really love ball the way you do, and then the conversation got even deeper because I just was like explaining to him like basketball is just not skill. It's not. It's so many other attributes that come with basketball. Attitude, discipline, confidence. And I explained the players that exude these things. And it was just like, yeah, I had to get like, stop telling me basketball all the fucking time. What if you don't grow? It's only 3 niggas who was under 5'11" in the NBA. That's like 0.0001% of all the fucking 75 years of basketball. So what if you don't? Then what you gonna do? Stop telling me basketball. I know this is what you do right now. Like this is what you think you love, because you don't love it the way you really do it. Because you don't go outside and play basketball. You don't work out. I just started keeping it real with him, and that shit kind of irritated me. Like I was just mad. So he was like walking around the house. Like Shara told me he was trying to like talk to him and do whatever, and he was just like kind of like not cold shouldering you, but just on some shit.
I mean, no, but he did it. But I also understood. I also understood like he was salty. Like he was salty.
Yeah.
So it's like I was like she's like, well, I need something for Tyler to do. I said, cool. I said, get some hot water, some soap. I said, the spots where the pain is at, just cover them up. And he did it. Like he didn't get like an attitude enough like that. He moves very slow to do it.
Yeah, he do.
But I wasn't. I mean, it's like I've been there before. It's like, yo, hurry up! Like, bro, you salty right now. You salty. Your grades was the way they was. Your pop got it. Your stepmom got it to you. I'm quite sure your mom got it to you too. So it's like, what am I getting to you for?
Yeah.
Just get your pain up, like.
Yeah, but other than that, Thanksgiving was good. I had to cut it short because I had to be to work again at 3:00 in the morning.
How many plates you had? Separate plates.
To be serious, to be honest, I only had 2.
Let me send that picture.
Please do.
I had lamb and rice.
Here he go.
My lamb went on top of my rice.
Okay.
But y'all gotta see him looking at me though.
And I had corn, like right here.
Yo,
and
that's not corn.
I didn't eat the mac and cheese because I was going to wait till Saturday. So when I got to my mom's house, all I had was yams because I love her yams. And
so
I think that was it because Weenie had a banana pudding. Shorty didn't get homie. She didn't call. But
I forgot about it.
yeah, but also this is the 20th year without my grandma Minnie. So like her birthday is actually on Thanksgiving.
Wow.
November 24th. So yeah, we've been spending 20 years of Thanksgiving on her birthday, and I mean it was a little emotional. And shout out to my pop. My pop turned 52. Happy birthday, Pop. And my mom, when this come out, my mom would be 52. So happy birthday to both of my parents.
I had a week. You hear me? Damn near lost my finger on Monday. That's how the week started off.
Stupid.
It's terrible. Week started off, I almost lost my finger. Chopped that joint down to the white meat. Fractured my finger as well. That's how deep I cut it.
Your bone?
Yeah, the bone is fractured, bro.
God damn.
And it wasn't like I was just like, yeah. No, it was like, shoot. Cut myself. Damn it. Go to the nurse. Cut myself. Like, it didn't hurt. Like, it was weird. Like, maybe it might have been my adrenaline.
They also say how you got good ass knives. That's what it is as well. Because depending on how sharp your knife is, when you cut yourself.
We send them out. We send them out like every 2 weeks to get sharp.
Yeah, Mr. Iron do that. Every time he got custom shit, he just sit there and watch the TV.
First of all, did you hear your mom on Thanksgiving? She was like, "What are you doing?" He was just like,
sharpening my knife.
Yeah, blink too. So that was my Monday. Yeah. Was in Delaware for a couple days. Helped my man out down in Delaware. Shout out to my man Ben, the manager I got down there. I worked down there a couple days. Had to make some orders, so I wound up making some of the food while I was down there. Bringing it back up, dropped it off. I had to get some retail therapy in, bro. I ain't go to the Polo store in a minute, but I was down there like, yo, this is bad. And they sent me a coupon one day, said it was 40%. Then the next day they sent me a coupon. No, couldn't find them.
What?
I'm gonna get some though. Trust me, I'm gonna get them. My father-in-law still got jokes. Yeah, that was a 40 pod though. Don't matter. Which one for Christmas? Pillows.
"Hey, they better be $50 plus."
I said, ask my father-in-law, he'll tell you. So I went in the Polo store. I bought some Polo. I bought a couple things in the Polo store. I went in there. I ain't seen nothing that I like for my godson, so I ain't get him nothing. I don't care what y'all say. Stop buying them clothes. Shut up. Get what I want to get for my money. Bought some new colognes. Yeah. Drove home. Dropped the food off. Went ate. Went to grandma's house. Food was good. Went to my house. I didn't eat. I just did like. I'm quite sure the food was good, but it's like I got there like late. Everything was like picked over. My little cousin. No, real talk, bro. Like I it had nothing to do. Like I just didn't want it. Like it was like the food looked
like
good.
that's what Thanksgiving food is supposed to be.
I mean, no, and that's true, but it's like it just like I don't know. Maybe I got there too late. I don't know. Funny story though. So my little cousin, he brought his game over. He got a PS4, so they was playing Madden. So he running the table. So I'm like, I'm gonna get on the sticks. Cool, no problem. My godson. So we playing. So I'm looking at how he play. I'm like, all right, cool, I get it. He got digs. He played with the Bills. Diggs his favorite player. He got 2 plays. One play, you get the ball to the tight end. The other play, you throw the ball to Diggs. Throw the ball to Diggs, I'm going to take it almost every time. So he playing the game. And I think I went down.
You fucking cheated.
Who cheated?
You literally watched this game plan and then got on the sticks.
And is that not what you do when you watching Madden, bro? Like you sitting, like I'm watching you.
Y'all was playing or before you got on the sticks?
I mean, so when he was playing, he lost. He's playing Trey. He lost to Trey. Me and Trey started playing, but Trey went to the move, so me and Trey never finished the game. So Sai got back on the game. All right, I got you. So we playing it, whatever. So it's a nice little game, but I'm monitoring like what he do. So it's like, all right, I know how to shut it down. All right, cool. At any given time, I could have threw the ball over the top because the way he played defense, I just never did it. So he drives this field, he scored. It's 22 seconds left. I think I'm down 2. So come up the field, I throw one play, get the tight end around the bounds, cool. So now I'm looking, I'm in field goal range. So he runs this play, he blitzed. I rolled out a little bit, had a little bit of time. So that John deep. Catches it. He falls. Hey, timeout. Kick the field goal. Messed up his whole Thanksgiving. The whole time, my wife was like, you only beat my husband because I said, babe, look at the score. She said, you lost. I said, press start. I said, he's about to quit. Press start. She said, oh my God, babe, how you do that? I said, because I'm nice. Fast forward the next day, I'm playing man. She said, babe, I want to play. Okay, cool, no problem. We going to play. So I tell her the buttons, tell her how to do everything. So I score, kick the ball off. She runs it back. You know what you do when she runs it back? All the way. So you know what happened?
On purpose?
She ran it back.
Or you let her do it on purpose?
She ran it back.
Shit.
Remember the conversation you had before? So I'm sitting back playing the game. She runs it back. I said,
Steph is in his mind right now. She could never.
No, bro. We had a conversation last night. So I sit up. That was the only score she had.
Y'all niggas.
Why you won't let me throw the ball? Cause you clearly know what you're doing. I said the quarterback. At least I probably had about 10 sacks. You cheating? No, you should have ran that back because you know something I don't know. Well, why you know this? Yeah, it's chalk. No, never again. Steph, how was your week, man?
Week was cool. Work week was quick. I did have to work on Friday.
Poor baby.
Yeah, it was all overtime.
At least you had 2 hands to work with.
I did.
You ever tried to fillet chicken? And you got to hold that joint like this, but you got PTSD because you just cut yourself and it's unsafe already because you supposed to cut a certain way and you can't do it. I'm like this. I'm going to cut it again.
That's terrible. Well, no, other than that, the week was cool. Spent time with the family. Getting stuff situated for Christmas with my other side of the family. But yeah, week was cool. Quick, fast, and hurry. And I'm off on Monday, so there's that.
I'll fuck around, call out Monday. Monty, how was your week?
This was my last week at my old job. So it was awesome until we got to Thanksgiving and what?
Go ahead.
So wait.
He hating ass nigga, that's what it is.
So I definitely knew you was leaving the job. I just didn't know how soon it was.
Oh yeah, orientation for the new job is tomorrow.
Oh, did we talk to Uncle Bobby again?
You got his number.
I do got his number, so I will definitely shoot him a text.
Did he listen to the pod?
I'm really gonna ask him. I'm gonna text him. And ask him.
Tell Uncle Bobby I got some wings for him.
I got you.
Is that his name?
It's okay. We just gonna
Was it
call
Mr.
him
Bobby?
Uncle Bobby. He know that you talking about him at this point.
Was it Bobby at least?
His last name is not Bobby.
Oh, he Uncle Bobby now.
It's okay though. It's okay.
Shout out to Uncle.
But yeah. So Thursday, I feel like this was my I don't feel like I know this was the first time I ever had to this is the first time I volunteered to really cook something for Thanksgiving.
I heard it was good.
So I had the importance. I feel like I made macaroni.
You did have the importance.
Yeah, like I made the macaroni. I made sweet potato yams.
I didn't get the yams.
They
Did
in
you
the
say
refrigerator.
something?
They are at your house in the refrigerator.
When?
Yesterday, nigga.
Sure hating.
No, she
ain't
probably ain't
She
eat
didn't
them
tell me
all.
that shit. She didn't eat none either. I didn't know they was in there.
Oh yeah, I brought them yesterday when we came over there.
Oh, you ain't even say nothing.
I ever had desserts, I don't mean to cut you off, mine, that like made you want to like kiss and hold the person who made that shit.
My grandma sweet
The
potato
banana
pie.
pudding. The
That
real the homemade banana
that I
pudding.
did that offer y'all last night. I wanted a piece of pie bad as hell. I said nope.
So, Monty made this deconstructive kind of like sweet potato pie, and she made like a sweet potato cheesecake for everybody else. I don't eat cheesecake, but she like had like the graham cracker crust and then the layer of sweet potato pie filling.
You sound like Batman.
graham cracker crust, and then more. That shit was good. When I ate it, it was like 10 o'clock at night, and I was watching Big Bang Theory, and she was asleep. I wanted to wake her up to make love to her, cause that shit was that good.
No, I didn't want to make love to my grandma, but super
Well, it's a different situation. It's a different relationship. But you probably wanted to hug and kiss whoever made it.
Yes. Wake up. Why? I was thinking about your pie. I want to have sex.
I wasn't thinking about it. I ate it. It was
I ate your
delicious.
pie. It's time to eat you.
Anyway, Monty.
Go ahead, Monty.
Oh my goodness. So I made the sweet potatoes, I made the macaroni and cheese, and I made cabbage. So
I didn't eat the cabbage because
We don't eat cabbage no
it's a
more.
rush to the bathroom.
Really?
Real shit, yeah. That's why I eat other shit like greens and Brussels
I don't eat
sprouts
collard
and shit
greens.
like that.
they are nasty. That's nasty. But
So you said mac and cheese, cabbage,
and sweet potato yams
sweet yams.
at this point.
And what else you ate?
That was it. I literally made the sides.
Oh, all right.
Mom made the corn and the stuffing and all that shit, but yeah.
I hate stuff. Wet
I
ass,
don't really eat stuffing like that no more. Cause
wet ass bread.
yo,
I don't care who make it.
Exactly what it is.
What is
but yeah, I had to work Thanksgiving night and Black Friday night, so it was kind of shitty, but it was alright.
All right. So, as you guys, first of all, if you Negroes are watching and paying attention, last week we had 2 guests on, and we had put the ladies in the hot seat.
Yeah, shout out to Neek. Shout out to Meek. Happy birthday, Meek.
Yo, this Batman
She
stuff
had,
killing me, dog.
What'd she say? Putacana? I think she said
She's
Putacana.
going somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
And this week we're gonna reverse it, and we're gonna be in the hot seat. So,
I'm not in the hot seat. I'm married.
what I'm gonna do is pass it over to Amani, so she can ask these questions and host today. So
Should have had the Ricky Lake theme music.
No, you should have the Jennifer Hudson theme music if she has it. Because Jennifer Hudson show. Well, I just like Jennifer Hudson, so I've been
Jennifer
watching.
Hudson got a show?
Oh, I
yeah, I seen my clip. She does indeed have a talk show.
She's really
I
good.
didn't know.
I
I didn't know she indeed had a talk show.
Where is he?
She don't be on there singing.
She does.
Oh, alright. I about to say, because I ain't
Fucking up your
watching.
finger.
Fool, yo.
I ain't
That
watching.
shit hurt, did
A little bit. Where is he? So, Monty,
So, guys,
you?
are you ready?
No.
Are you ready?
Sure.
I ain't look at the questions.
You ain't need that.
What they say
Let's
on
not
Rush
close it
Hour,
up.
you pick any girl you like. So, as Steph just said, last week, the ladies was in the hot seat. They not getting around none of these questions. They're going to answer them. Every last one of them.
You don't tell me what I'm going to do. I'm grown.
So, ladies, I'm telling y'all right now, get your little black books out and write this stuff down. Because the moment your man do one of these things, these 3 just gave up the game. And this is recorded, so I got tape on them.
And I know I'm gonna get some phone call. Yo, it's giving up the game. All right, step your shit up.
That's simple.
That's
You
simple. Change the game for these hoes. Change the game like we
supposed.
Bro, Chef Roman now.
That's funny.
They are already
Still here, never left,
already
still-
showing y'all dumb nigga shit.
My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't know which part to say. It was a lot I was thinking.
I'm hollering.
When we get done, I'm go get some and pluck it in the camera. Like hold the video.
There's really something
I
wrong with
will
y'all.
not lose. Come on, Monty.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Girl, no, we ain't ready.
We know. We know you ain't ready.
I'm ready. I'm a thug. You
All
can
right.
ask me first.
We got.
Don't ask me shit.
Because I was going straight to question number 2.
So no, go ahead. I don't care.
All right. So we got
Let's
22
get it.
questions. And we're going to get through them as fast as we can.
Damn, I smell good.
Man, cause asking 20 questions.
Oh my God. Here you go. All right. So when women ask y'all, what are we? What are y'all?
Well, I am married. That's what I am.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
I'm is. I don't think nobody ever asked me that question before, though. Like, no, like I'm being serious.
Same shit.
I don't think nobody ever asked me that. Like, I think it was always an understanding. Like, back in the day, this is what we doing, and this is what we going to keep on doing.
I'm certified lover boy, so it's either
This
You
is
made,
something.
you made it known with your word.
yeah, we either something or nothing.
Yeah, I never got asked that question.
Mr. 12 City Tour.
12 City Tour.
A cat.
We know.
Straight cat. What are we? I mean, you keep playing your part, I'm gonna let you know. And she kept playing her part. You stupid.
Yo.
She kept fucking diddy bobbing and sucking me dry. Kept playing your part, and you kept falling
Keep
for
your
it.
heart 3 stacks. Keep your heart.
Oh
Next.
my God.
that was easy.
That was quick. So I just want to touch on that real fast. I definitely asked somebody that before
Don't, yeah.
and wound up in a relationship that I did not want to be in.
See, that's why you don't ask questions that you don't want the answer to.
No, it wasn't even that.
You
It
didn't want
was,
the answer.
I did want the answer, but I don't think that I wanted that answer.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't want the answer.
That's the bed. That's part of the problem.
You ain't want that answer.
That's confusing. How you want to ask a question?
Because like she said last week, women say they know what they want, but they don't know what they want. She said it.
Very true.
Definitely put it in the promo clip too. Wasn't holding that shit out.
She did.
I'm dead. All right. Why are you lying?
Lie about
Cause
what?
y'all can't handle the truth.
That's not true.
What I lie about?
You asked
I'm
me
sorry.
the question.
No rebuttals.
I just want to, what I lie about?
You literally just said that's not what you wanted to hear. So when we lied to you, either way, we tell the truth, we lied to you, it's either
It
one you
sounds
don't want to
better.
hear.
I wouldn't have cared though if he would have lied. I wouldn't care.
It just sounds better. Again, this is me back in the day. It just sounded better. Where you at? I'm asleep. I ain't sleep. Sure, you just left the house. You coming too?
So was you going to sleep?
I'm just saying I can wake up. Like, if you want to slide through, I can wake up. I don't know, you might get a gummy worm, but I can wake up.
Gummy worm.
I need run around the block 2 or 3 times, and I got you. It just sounds better.
Steph,
All right, so we're gonna talk about old me and not new me.
Certified lover boy. He didn't
obviously.
I used to lie.
lie. Really?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Part of the game. You ain't no
Vampire
fucking man unless you
I
lie.
lied simply because. I lied simply because that was just part of the game.
Yeah, it's definitely
Like, listen, when
You don't learn the game unless you lie.
when I was young and I was talking to like multiple girls at once, and I didn't want to know that, because dating to me and dating to someone else are two different standings. Like, I can say dating is me getting to know a plethora of women to see who I actually want to take the next level to.
But that's actually what dating is, though.
But to some people, dating is we talking. Me and you just the only people talking and all that other shit.
That's
And-
exclusive dating.
Yeah, but that's how some people take just datings in general.
That's going steady.
Yes, agreed. You're absolutely correct. So if I'm dating, right, and I'm talking to you, you 2 other girls, and you don't agree with my dating, and I still kind of like you, I'm gonna lie about it.
I told some lies back in the day.
Next.
Real fast, I just want to let everybody know, if you are listening to this podcast right now and you are not watching it, I need you to go to YouTube and look at how Anthony is dressed. He is giving off dumb nigga shit. He's giving fuckboy today.
All black?
He came dressed ready.
Just all black underneath the wagon.
He came
All
ready.
he needed was the black Air Force energy. He don't
Like,
have the
he
black
came
Air Force
ready.
energy. He got some black sneaks on though.
He got the stumper nigga.
Bro, I ain't wear black Air Forces since high school. I've never
came
stepped my
ready.
feet back in some black Air
He
Forces.
he
Fuck
definitely is giving Philly fuckboy right now, y'all.
Hey,
It's the
bro.
Scully. He
You
got
got
the
your
little
beard?
rip in the
He-
jeans.
I got that
Yeah,
beard and all.
Yeah, lucky
Brother.
I trimmed the shit so we could take family pictures. That's why.
Definitely would have been giving fuckboy. All right, so why when it's date night and your lady asks you, "What do you want to eat?" You turn around and say, "What do you want to eat?"
Because it never matters what we want to eat. It never matters.
That's
So literally you'll say, well, babe, I got a taste for this. Well, I don't really want that. Okay, so what do you want? I don't know. So what we doing?
A man can pick 5 to 7 things off of any menu and be okay with it.
I'll give you a prime example.
Yo, I never heard that out loud, but that's a fact. Like,
I-
actually,
You be having
gonna find
multiple
something.
meals ready
what?
for every
That's
place.
damn.
Listen.
Damn.
Listen,
Because I never heard that out loud.
Because whenever we talk, like when you say, okay, where do you want to go? Where do you want to eat? But what about you? Listen, I'm cool with any place you pick because for one, I'm not picky, And 2, I know that it's something on the menu that either A, I'm gonna want to try, or B, I already had before. I know that shit is bomb.
Sounds about right.
So I'm just like,
Plus, I'm
ready.
fucking hungry. I don't give a fuck.
So y'all don't think she hungry?
No, she can't be. She don't know what she wants. She's not. She's not. She's not hungry. Babe, I'm hungry. So what do you want? I don't know.
So you're not hungry? Got it, bedroom. You gotta be hungry. You wanna go?
Got to be.
Shit.
Hey yo.
Anybody got time for that? No.
Well, I be hungry and I be knowing what I want. Y'all.
Must, you one
Whenever
in a million.
my wife texts me Saturday, Friday, and exactly knows what she wants,
Nigga.
I celebrate.
Nigga.
I say, babe,
I be in the store hype shit. Picking up my shit.
Listen, babe, what you got to taste for a Saturday? I want some ribs. Steph, she said she want ribs. What did we bring? Vegetables and juice.
say less.
That's it. So yes, when I left, I went to put the ribs on the grill. My grill, which for some reason that joint just wouldn't start, so I got to add it. So I about to throw that joint off the balcony. That's how I felt.
Oh, that's why you was asking about the joint. All right.
Yeah,
gotcha.
that's something. I was mad. So I was like, whatever. So I put them joints in the oven. That's it. I want them on the grill, but I put them in the oven. It's still tender as hell.
One Friday, Monty was like, I want Chinese food. I want this, and the third. By the time she fucking got home, that shit was delivered.
There you go. There.
Next.
It's wrong.
That's it. Gavel.
Damn, you did
supposed-
say that.
we
What,
supposed to get
season
one.
1?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
What I
gotta
say?
get it by season 3.
You definitely gotta get a gavel by season 3.
I told y'all that. Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, we got
Come on now. I be knowing. I be
new
knowing.
new aesthetics for season 3.
They coming. We gonna be on it.
No, she's saying
You saying it like you gonna be
Also, I just want to let the women know, if you listen to the pod, at least half of your
I feel
questions
like I
has
should be
been
on this
answered.
That's true.
I feel like I
Been
should be here.
If you listen to the pod, we've
good?
been answered half of these questions on this list.
You
But
gonna
we
move
gonna
your
give
mic?
it to y'all.
My bad.
Oh, what happened? Yeah, I didn't want you to run over your
Can't
head.
mess up the Lowski.
The
That shit still
lowski.
ain't, bro.
Go ahead, Monty.
So if y'all listen to last week's episode,
All right. I feel like I should be this one. Casey.
once again,
I'm doing this because I ain't got the fucking handles on my chair.
I don't
That's why
know.
I'm really
This joint,
doing that.
I don't know. I like it. I like this. A
I
little
feel like I'm being interrogated
a
though.
little bit. You interrogating us?
Okay.
Trying to. I mean, they
So
tried
last
to.
week, y'all know that Mr. FB over there said that being safe is not being a hoe. Nonetheless,
I
you said it.
Go
When
ahead.
did, when the last time y'all got tested?
March. And I'm married.
I get blood work every year,
Yep.
and it
I
has
do
nothing
get
to
blood
do
work
with
every year, so
Yeah.
you can see everything in your blood
yeah,
work.
and it has nothing to do with oh my god, I think my wife stepped out on me, or oh my god,
Yeah,
my wife
it's
is crazy. No, I get blood work every year, so it's like you want the works, just
but
do the works.
the average nigga don't get tested.
This is very true.
The way the nigga find out if he doing something is if
The shorty tell him.
yeah,
We
sure
know.
he tell him,
It's
and
sad.
she yeah.
Hey, what you doing? You been itching?
Yeah, because that if it's that you need to shout out to her because that
Cause I'm itching, nigga.
yo we need to talk. The fuck is going on? What is she got the paperwork and all that shit? That's how an average nigga
Don't
find
let him
out.
text you from the hospital.
That's how the average nigga find out.
Nigga sent a selfie. You gave me herpes, bitch.
I'm so glad I never have to.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad I never had to go through that mindset. Like, yo, this
Yeah, I
bitch give me
never-
something.
Never had that.
You know.
Never thought I had it.
Like, yo, I'm so glad. Blessed and highly favored.
Nick.
So right now, I can almost see all y'all phone screens, except this guy, cause you know he got 2 phones. So why is y'all phones so private?
My
We
phone
won't
not
fuck with
private.
y'all like that.
That's his answer.
That's
my,
his answer.
My phone not private. My wife and my best
My phone
friend.
is not private because you can go into it, but I'm protective over my phone. If I'm protective over my phone, when my wife comes around, I've been talking about her. I've been telling somebody how she getting on my fucking nerves. Like, ooh, she made me mad. I want to punch her in the esophagus, but then I want to rub her because I don't want her to choke and die.
I hate you.
Sometimes I could be having a conversation with my man that I really like. I know you're my significant other or my wife, but sometimes those conversations just gotta be between me and my
Yeah,
man.
you want it just to be between you and your brother.
Yeah,
But it's
it's
also one of those things, and I think the three of us, like, we may share like that bond with each other. If we're having like a particular conversation where it's like you venting or I'm venting, at the end, like me and you send the Matt Hardy delete joint.
Yeah.
Ants in the eyes. Delete that shit. Like, this is everyone like that type time, but I mean, even at that, I mean, again, I'm not overprotective of my phone. Like, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah. Another thing is, right now, my disclaimer: these dudes ain't never sent me down wild. But we all have our wild homies. You want to protect that wild homie because this is how I feel.
I some wild stuff I saw on Twitter before.
So this is my whole point, right?
That's Twitter. That's different.
Twitter is Pornhub.
Let's say that your wife or your significant other isn't as cool with this set of friends versus this set of friends, right?
Right.
Now you don't want just because you are a part. You know how people say guilty by association.
It don't even got to be a set of friends because.
You know how people
like know how you say you and not to cut you off, but you know how you say you and Monty can look at a chick ass.
Yeah.
That ain't got shit to do with friends. That's y'all shit. That's how cool y'all are.
Yeah.
Every nigga don't got that with a significant other.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So let's just say that they sending pictures of chicks and shit, right? Now you're not participating. You're not participating by sending pictures of girls and shit, but you looking good looking. You know what I mean? Good looking. Yeah, but your significant other may see that shit, and then she thinking you you sending pictures of girls' asses and shit.
Yep.
And that may not be the case. You might just be looking. You're like, damn, she do got fatty. All right, go about your day. Or damn, she got some nice titties.
This how you can bet that. This how you can bet it. When they send it to you,
You show your
wife. Like, yo, look at this. Look at this, babe. Like, look what they sent.
But no, yeah, that may be it.
Got that in me.
That phone being got slapped across the room.
Real shit.
Like, Anthony, why are you fucking lying?
Sorry, sister.
Or I'm trying to buy you some shit and you always in my phone and I don't want you to see it.
Especially around this time of year.
I asked my wife just yesterday. I need you to do the thing that you told me about the Amazon thing because she always forgets the password or whatever. Like, and then
To separate. So basically, yeah.
So I asked her to set it up, and she still didn't set it up.
Yeah.
I remember one day I was on Fenty and they dropped some new shit and I was actually getting something for her and she came in the room fast as shit, but when she came in the room,
You dropped your phone?
no, the chick that was there, she was bad, the model that had the shit on. She was bad and I almost slipped up and was like, damn. But when she came in right before I said damn, and she was like, "What you give me?" And I was like, "Everything."
So
You be looking guilty, bro.
I want you to do me
He
a
probably out
favor.
here picking out hunt. Just take the phone. I can't.
Next,
Next caller.
So since we talking about phones, why do y'all ghost women?
I'm married, man.
I'm a certified lover
Ladies,
boy.
get your black books out. This is the question right here. And we going back before they was married. Why do y'all ghost women?
I never ghosted a woman because I was ugly, and she
Oh
was
my
ugly
God.
too. But I never ghosted a woman.
I've ghosted one female my entire life, and the reason why I ghosted the female was because when we went out, the way she conducted herself is not what I wanted in a relationship. Now, why I didn't just say that? I wasn't man enough yet.
But you
So,
also got to
I
factor
just
in,
like, you know
ghosting
what?
women back in the day as opposed to now was different because we didn't have no do not disturb or no block list, none of that other good stuff.
Agreed.
we had a block list.
I had a block list on Facebook.
Yeah, like the Razor days, the Motorola days. We had a block list.
But yeah, I didn't like her vibe, and I just
Yeah,
like, you know.
you couldn't block shit.
Sneak
On,
one,
I don't
sneak
think you could.
Now, could I have been more man enough about it? Yeah, but I
How
was
old were you?
I was a teenager. Shit.
There's no such thing as man enough when you're a teenager. You did the manly thing, sir. You didn't hurt her feelings.
Y'all not intriguing enough.
Shit. Ladies,
If
put the
I'm being
books away.
honest, man,
Put the black
if
book
I'm being
away.
honest, like niggas say this shit all the time, like we're very simple. Men are not really simple on some real shit. Like I'm going to say, like men aren't really simple. We really want to be like lovey-dovey and shit like that. We really want y'all to hug on us and shit like that. But sometimes y'all just not intriguing, so we'll ghost you.
And then another thing is another reason why some niggas ghost, because they got what they wanted.
Facts, yeah.
You gave it up. And that's all I wanted. Mission complete. Next.
Moving
Next.
right along. Look, moving right along. Why do y'all talk to women crazy?
Who is y'all?
Yeah, come on, we
I
talking
do
in
men
general,
talk.
bro.
Why do men
I feel like men talk to women
penis
crazy.
having people?
Yeah, I feel like men talk to women crazy simply because it's reciprocated. Like if you gonna talk crazy to me, I'm gonna talk crazy back to you. I don't feel like, and this is just my experience. I don't feel like men just go up to women and start talking crazy to them. And if it is, the amount of it or the percentage of it is small. I would never go like, for example, I can even give this example. The other day, I went to wash a load or two. Went down to the laundry, and when I go to the laundry room, I'm always mindful of the other people. So I time my shit. As soon as I put my shit in the washer, put a timer on my phone, go upstairs. I literally was waiting for the elevator. By the time I got downstairs, my clothes was washed on a bench. So I asked the lady, she was like, "Oh, I just moved them." I said, "Well, why did you move them? I was on my way down here." "Oh, the washer has been stopped for 2 minutes, and I needed to use the washer." So I was like, "Well, you could have just waited. I was on my way down here. It was 2 minutes. It was past the 2 minutes." So me being me, I didn't say shit, but I could have popped off because of the way she reacted to me. I don't feel like I don't feel like men pop off at women out of nowhere. I feel like it's a reaction.
So
in my opinion,
I agree with you to a certain extent, but I also believe that for the men who talk crazy to females, they only do what you allow them to do. Men are only going to do what you allow them to do. So
true.
and it's also one of the things where they do what they saw sometimes, right? So I saw that my dad, my uncle, my brothers, that they did this, that, and third. But a lot of men are sensitive and they feel disrespected quickly. So because you feel disrespected quickly, that's your response. It's your natural response. I'm not arguing with a woman outside of my wife. I'm just not.
that's facts.
I'm just not.
And
I'm
another
not.
thing, didn't we just hear last week that they like that shit?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
They say
put me in
sometimes.
check.
It depends on the circumstances.
bitch.
It depends on the circumstances. For me personally.
I think men who talk crazy to women, and we're actually gonna get into this in a couple of episodes. I think it's the toxic masculinity factor. I think a lot of them are, a lot of men are raised in a sense, or like when they didn't get certain feedback from women, like their whole life, when they get to a point that they can like say something to a woman and they just automatically like adhere to his every order, like they yearn for that shit. The men who come across women who don't play that shit, they then take it out on them. Like if you're not adhering to his every order or his beck and call, then that's why he feel like he could talk to you like that. But yeah, it's some nut shit. I had that road. I was down that path in my life. It was on some nut shit. I always admit my faults on this fucking podcast. But yeah, I think it's that, and that's a lot. That's one thing in particular that men got to do better when it come to women. We got to do better with that.
Agreed.
Next, I'm saying it to everyone.
Okay,
These
that's
is
fine.
easy.
Whatever.
I want some hard ones.
I got a question to what y'all just answered, because y'all made me get another one. Now it's gonna be 23. So what y'all saying all that, when it come to talking crazy, why don't men take no for an answer if a woman just disregards a situation? Like, especially when it come to men like being out on the street and they just talking to a woman and she be like, "No, I'm cool," or whatever. Why is it?
I can't answer that.
Some niggas ain't used to. You mean like if you try to holler or something, or something
Pretty
deeper
much
than that?
most of the
Some
time.
some niggas never experienced that, and some niggas got
Also plays a part of the toxic masculinity.
yeah,
too,
it do, cause you so accustomed to something, and when you don't get your way, because you are still immature, you start lashing out in ways that aren't normal or that aren't accepted in certain areas. A lot of areas, not even certain, like accepted in every area. Like that's part of them things of growing up. Niggas gotta get their shit together.
It's wild that we live in a society where some niggas can't take no for an answer simply because like
Facts.
the shit that you hear. Like I think it was a story. Janitor of a apartment building liked this girl. She was like, "No, I'm cool," whatever the case may be. He broke into her fucking apartment.
Yeah,
I
and
think
killed her.
Yeah.
Shit is wild. Like the shit is wild.
But it also goes back to what you said last week, and when you said a lot of men they traded rejection.
A lot of men, yeah.
So now that you rejected me, I'm defensive.
Which is stupid, but it happens.
Yeah, we got work on that shit, man. That's not one of them Jones where it's like he gonna learn. The lesson he gonna learn is death, cause every chick ain't gonna go for that. But we do got to do better with that, man. Like, start low. Start not low, but like sometimes you gotta. And we got this. Never mind, because I'm gonna save it for season 3, so I ain't even gonna tap into that part. But we just gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. Next.
This is a shame. This is something that I hate about men in certain situations. Why do men talk themselves out of pussy?
Whew. Too confident. Too confident.
Never experienced that neither.
They
I was
think,
ugly. She was ugly. We knew what it was hitting for. It might be some ugly sex session.
I talked my way out the box a couple times in my day, probably like 3 total. And the reason why I did it is because I was so focused on what I thought she wanted to hear. Like I was my focus. You know, was that your focus need more focus?
Your focus needs more focus.
I did not. My focus did not need more focus. It didn't. I literally could have. I didn't play my part. I didn't play my role. Like, but I thought because her appearance and the way she carried herself, she wanted more out of me. When it really wasn't that. It was kind of. But you know, one of them Jones where like the chick don't, like you said, like if I want Diddy Bop a nigga, I'll tell him I want Diddy Bop a nigga. She was one of them who ain't say that. But in my situation with that, I just talked my way out of it because I thought I had to get, or I had to show her something that I wasn't. And then it was just like, yeah, nigga, like you ain't worth this.
So you was trying to sell the schlong.
Yeah, I was trying to sell it. When sometimes you don't really gotta sell it. Sometimes it you know what I mean?
Put it on the table.
Yo, chick, let me see it, son. But yeah, and it's damn, I lost track of my fault. You go ahead, stuff.
So for me, it was only one time, and the reason why it occurred was because I tried to make something out of the situation that it wasn't. Like, I knew the agreement. We was a situationship. We was fucking around. We was liking each other and shit. And when it got to that point, and I started saying certified love boy shit, I started seeing her talking to other niggas. I got upset.
Trick ass.
Oh, so you was jealous?
Yeah, I got, you know, cups to the rose, pictures in my own phone, like, you know. But yeah, I was a bitch ass nigga. Next.
So when a woman tell you to do something, why you don't listen?
Hard headed. I want to try it on my own. Let
Pride.
me see it. And then you be like, babe, I should have listened.
I ain't never saying that.
That's that pride shit right
Be
there.
wrong as hell.
I'm grown as hell.
No, I said I'd be wrong as hell.
Oh.
Because I don't understand why do I have to say it to the person? Like, why I gotta tell my wife that I was wrong?
Yo, you sound like them last week.
That's where I got it from.
But no, yeah, we hard headed shit. That's all. That's all. All the point is it.
I think, and like in all seriousness though, I think it's like, if my mind is made up on something to do something that way, I want to fail my way first and then go the opposite way.
I could dig that.
But then you also hear
That's
this.
so irritating.
I'm not arguing
Yeah,
it.
and then you hear.
I'm not arguing
You
it.
hear, well, babe, if you would have did it this way, you wouldn't have to go through all that pain,
You know what you
strife,
say?
and all that shit.
You know what you say? Shut up.
It build character.
Builds character.
It builds character.
No, I mean, certain situations, I just want to make the mistake.
This was all part of my character building. Okay.
Facts. Put some respect on it. I think sometimes y'all be lucky because it be certain shit that y'all don't even do or y'all never even did before, and y'all say we do it this way, and when we mess up on the way that we do it, and then we do it your way, now y'all walk away with y'all head high. But it was really luck for real.
Here's
That's
the
one thing.
Here's the thing about men, right? Some men strategically think out a plan. I got A, I got B, and I possibly got C. If this don't work, I'm gonna do it that way. If that don't work, I'm gonna do it that way. Once you come and say we'll do it this way, now my A, B, and C, now it's like that might make sense. But I don't want to do it that way.
Or sometimes our A, B, and C can work, and they probably all work together.
Y'all ready for
Because
this?
we did it before.
Y'all ready
So
for
y'all
this?
gotta have a D.
No, you ready for this?
No, y'all want us to have
Y'all ready
a
for
D.
this? You ready for this?
No, ours is A for sure.
We stopped listening to y'all when y'all told us to eat that fruit.
Well, clearly y'all didn't, cause all y'all married.
I ain't eat the fruit.
No, but my point is, niggas stop listening to women.
Different,
We
bitch.
listen to women's suggestions first when y'all told us to eat their fruit. Y'all fucked it up years ago.
Actually, she didn't tell him to eat it. She just gave it to him.
And he did what he wanted with it.
She said, "Here."
And that's where they probably didn't say it in the Bible, but she had a facial expression. Y'all know how women facial expressions be. Adam, come here. What's that, babe? Hey yo, cause look, what's it, man? Sharp, y'all see Sharp face? Sharp be like, babe, da 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 da, and I be like, why? And she be like, and I be like, okay.
You stupid. Do the look again. Look into the camera.
And I be like,
Okay.
I take it.
Hey yo.
Next.
So
How many we on so far?
we on 10 right now. Number 10.
Knocking these out the fucking park. I ain't got nothing for us, man. Fucking handicap and shit.
Why do men not like to communicate?
That's a gray area.
A great or gray?
Gray area.
You about to put it back on one.
Because in a lot of situations, men want to communicate. Females do not want to communicate. And then when we communicate, because we did not communicate the way that you wanted us to communicate, that's the issue. But remember last week, when we
that's
talked
the
about
biggest
communication.
part, yeah.
What did they say? So it was a whole rift about, well, maybe this is what your man wants. This is what they try to communicate. I don't want to do that. So I'm
Yeah.
going to communicate with you and you're going to shut it down. What am I communicating with you for?
Yeah, it's that thought from the rip, for real. That's probably that's number one, for real. Is that thought.
Like, prime example, and this is just, Ant called Shar one day. We potted, went to church. He came back. He dropped my iPad off. And he was like, "Yo, babe, you need me?" And she's like, "No, why? What's up? I'm gonna go watch football. But if you need me, I'll come home." What time? And he didn't have to tell her like what time. I'll be back like around like I'll leave like 4:30, 5 o'clock. He hung up. I'm like, cool. So I started laughing, bro. Why you give her time? And I only did it because I know my friends. So we sitting there, we drinking, watching the game, and like, damn, I gotta go now. I don't want to go, but it's like you gotta go because you communicated the time frame. I mean, it wasn't those exact words, but it's like
Sometimes, no, that's basically what it was.
I mean, yeah, but it's
sometimes
like-
communicating
yeah.
can.
So it's like I give you
Yeah.
the time. Now you're expecting me, and not that she would have it. Oh, you came home 2 hours later. What you said? I don't see Shar as that person, but it's like, let's just say he communicated all that. What if he'd text like, "Babe, I'm stay a little longer"? And what if it started a whole argument? Well, you said, but this is me over communicating.
Also, the over communication was because of we laugh when because you seen my facial expression when I seen her facial expressions. You laughed at my facial expression when I seen her facial expression after I was like, I wanted to go watch football real quick, and she was like, the face. And then I was like, and then you was like, and I turned at him and was like, yo, you an asshole. But the facial expression made me over communicate, and that be
No, and I get it.
Yeah,
and again, and it's not one of them joints where, again, I don't think neither one of your wives is just like, no, you can't do this or you can't do that. Like, none of our wives are like that. But you're going to keep, like, prime example, we sitting there, Money was like, babe, you stay home tomorrow? So Steph just like looked at her and then looked at me. Look at me.
from like what, the pod?
Yeah, like she's like, you stay home tomorrow? Right.
She been saying that for like the past couple.
But she was dead serious. Like she said it like nice, like it was, and like they know what's going on. So I'm like, if he was like, no, I'm going to pod. She just was like, okay. So he just didn't say nothing. He looked at me. I looked, nope. I'm looking straight. I don't see it. Look. I don't see shit. But it's like,
and then
I feel like
and then she goes.
answer.
Then she goes. Well, if you was the pot at the house, you didn't have to get up at 7. You can get up at 7:30.
I didn't do Lyft because my wife literally said, but babe, I'm leaving to go to AC with your mom.
I gotta go straight home too.
I'm going to church.
Well, you know, that's
I'm going. I'm going.
next.
So some people may not care, but there are some people that care. Why do y'all feel as though? Why do men feel as though it is okay to have sex without getting your dirty ass in the shower?
I
said
don't
that?
never think that. I'm not
said
giving out my dirty dick.
I gave us some dirty dick.
Give us some dirty dick. Why do we think that though?
I'm not
know.
giving out no dirty dick.
Because if I had a long day or if I'm out doing something that requires me to get dirty and I gotta come home and take a shower, you probably won't get dick for like a day and a half because I'm so tired. So, but that is nasty. So I can't even be mad at that question.
Yeah, I'm not
Why do we do that? We stupid.
I don't know why. I
Dumb
didn't
nigga
answer
shit.
that. I'm not giving out no dirty dick.
I did that as a young boy.
I don't.
Yeah, it was definitely before
I went-
21.
I played ball.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh God, the real rat.
I didn't want my dick credit score to go down, so I
It went up.
Yeah.
Definitely went up
That's
that
why-
day.
That's
Oh, you got play ball more often.
Yeah, spicy dick.
That was basically I gave her the energy
No,
that I had
that's tangy
for the last full court.
Cause you factor in like your cardio up, your blood, like your blood flowing, all that other good stuff.
Yo, we gonna run one more? No, I'm going. Nah, I'm out. I'm out.
as Monty was saying. Y'all was
I'm
out
out.
here giving tangy dick.
Yeah,
dick.
that's tangy.
Sorry,
That ain't even picey dick.
I'm married now. I don't do it.
Yeah, I ain't getting no box if I ain't getting. Yeah, that's how that shit work now.
So do it differ the situation? Like if y'all go out together, like if y'all go to the club
Like
or
a-
something, and then y'all go home and y'all fuck.
If
Yeah,
we go
I'm
to
not
the
gonna
club,
dirty.
Yeah, so if
Yeah.
it's date night, I'm not coming home to hop in the shower. To have
Exactly.
sex.
yeah, that's
That's not
different.
That's a
That's
difference.
If I'm at work
Yeah.
all day, you know,
Yeah.
maybe I get in the shower.
Yeah, like
All right,
I'm on that dirty ass truck all
Yeah,
day.
no, we
like,
definitely know you got shower.
Yeah, I definitely got a shower. Ain't none
That's
of
a
that.
lot of ass in them seats.
Yeah, real rap. No, you ain't never lied. You ain't
And
never lied.
that shit should be reversed for women. You want you want to come home and you worked all day and shit, and your legs is thighs and shit and moisture and shit. Wash your box real quick and talk before you try to come sit on my face and shit. That's nasty.
Some people like it marinated.
No,
Some people do.
I'm not one of them.
I mean, I didn't say I was neither. I was just saying some people like it marinated.
I'm definitely getting in the shower.
Dirty
Y'all
pussy
tripping.
is nasty.
Next.
So speaking of dirty, why are y'all just so dirty? Just gotta clean up after y'all like y'all children.
Well, first of all,
Y'all leave drawers and socks and wife beaters everywhere.
Women do the same shit. Women,
not true.
Women sometimes
My
have
bra
a
goes
tendency-
on the doorknob.
Why though?
You ever seen your sister closet?
It's very neat. You mind your business.
I clean that shit.
Look, you hear me? It's very neat. You mind your business. I know that.
let me. So
You watching my work get done.
my whole thing is this, right? Women have a tendency to get undressed by the door, and then by the time that they get to the fucking bathroom, they're naked.
but here's the funny thing.
Because we are getting shower,
but
so it's
but-
not pipey.
Wait. But here's the thing, though, and this is the point that I'm making. So, I'm sitting on the couch, I'm playing the game, and you to walk in, you took your clothes
The
off.
first thing you take off is bra.
No,
Go on.
no, it's the shirt first.
No,
it's
yeah, the
sneakers.
shirt definitely come off.
The sneakers,
the
it's
shoes and the
sneakers.
socks.
Right, all that's off. But now you about to take. You know what I'm saying, so now your tatas is out. So now it's I'm going with you because I don't understand why you think I'm gonna take your clothes off and I'm supposed to just watch you. Why you looking at me? Because you're naked.
Now, for me,
We go in the shower. No, give me a second. Let me get you dirty first. Stop
so
tripping.
when she do it now, I can't even be mad at when she do it now because she literally come in the crib and
She be on scepter.
yeah, well it be that too, but she be ready to breastfeed Hero, so she comes straight in, right at the door, like, and don't let him be crying. That's when she really like do it. But sometimes she'll like come in, take her shirt off, do that, and then breastfeed him real quick, and then go handle her business. So I can't even be mad at that. Now.
I just don't understand.
A year ago, though.
I just don't understand why you think you about to get naked in front of me and it's not going to get me excited. Like, no. Just
They
saying.
just as messy as y'all are.
Then, then that's when it's like, well, I got to get the marinated one. Because now you know what I'm saying? You just literally just came out and just, there it is. Oh, wait a minute.
I don't know, but I was always a clean kid. Like I ain't never really have
I was
like
dirty young boy.
drawers and socks all over the place. I told you before. Like my mom would tell you, I used to fold my dirty clothes.
No,
That's
Still kind of do. For real.
No, I'm pulling it up to a neighbor.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
but yeah, like T.Y. Oh my God, I don't know. Like I don't fucking know. I don't understand. Cause he see me be neat for 13 years and he still do the opposite. I don't understand that shit.
Cause you don't want to do
So
what you
I'm right with y'all with the question. Why are we so? I don't fucking know.
do. I'm not dirty.
Next.
That's no good every day.
Somebody has on some Stella cologne. Is that you?
It's Prada Sport, big fella.
Smells good.
He trying to get.
I'm proud of you.
Let me slide back over here for he try to slide in my DMs. Whoa! Don't do that on the camera. Make sure you edit that out. He touched me.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Now he touched me.
I don't know if you were thinking of this. Like I'm talking about this, but I saw that you like big men. What? Next.
So, I need y'all to listen real close to these answers because, ladies, maybe you can get your man to not do this anymore. Why do men cheat?
I don't know.
Black men don't cheat.
Yeah.
You know what?
I tried,
Black
y'all.
men don't
I
cheat.
tried.
Let's go. I'm with you, bro.
I'm gonna keep it funky.
I'm with you.
Because and it's not the first time I said this on the pod. Like I've made some mistakes in the past. Sometimes I think it's one of those things where you want to see if you still got it, right? So you flirt, and then your ass get caught up, and you looking stupid. Like, ooh, what I do next? You see what I'm saying? Some people just ain't shit. Like,
Something. Now I don't believe that. So let me ask you this: if you cheat, are you a cheater?
if I cut hair, am I a barber?
No.
You ain't
if
say
you
TikTok?
cut
You ain't say TikTok?
somebody hair.
If I cut my hair, do I make me a barber?
No.
All right. But it's different
Now
levels of
if,
cheat.
now if you got like.
But like, all right.
Keep it funky.
So to me, to be honest with you, that's a hard thing to ask because it goes with the way we were wired. You know, like if you stole something one time,
You're not a thief.
you're still technically a thief
I know
because you
thief.
stole.
I know thief.
If you go to a class,
Is
you are a
a
student.
thief is someone who consistently steals.
So if I box, that make me a
So
boxer.
do that really make you a
now
thief?
if the definition is consistently, then that's a difference. If it's consistent,
Me and Anthony box. That make us a boxer. We box each other. That make us a boxer.
He's going to Webster.
We argue all the time. That make us debaters.
Yes,
Yes.
because we need a deal.
the nigga debaters.
That was the wrong one.
They are the great undefeated
You ain't own
beaters.
that one. You ain't own that one, big fella. I don't know to tell you. But
Shit,
I
I
mean,
feel like
but
if
a
you-
lot of people though, it's a lack of communication.
That's true.
You don't feel secure.
A person who steals, especially secretly or without force, one guilty of theft or larceny. So they steals.
They steal.
With
They
nobody
steal,
forcing them.
which means that's consistently. If you steal, I steal.
Some people might be looking for something that they just.
What he do for a living? He steals.
I got an uncle that steals.
Think of a thief.
He boosting like a motherfucker.
Some people they be looking for something.
Or you fell out of love, and you just don't know how to get out of it.
I mean,
Or-
that goes to the communication aspect.
Yeah, go with the communication aspect. You don't know what your significant other is not doing something that you are accustomed to in your relationship.
And some people
That's not what's the word?
conducive.
That too. It's not conducive to the relationship or your health. And it's not like I forgot the word I'm looking for. Go ahead. My bad.
Some people they just simply have a problem,
Yeah,
and it was kind of like instilled in them.
you got niggas who just, or you got niggas.
So
who
how
are
many times is the
afraid of
problem?
commitment?
How many times is a problem? The first time is a problem.
That's facts.
Keep it funky with you. I ain't about to sugarcoat that shit. First time you do it.
You like her. Go back and listen to that episode because if you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know what I'm talking about.
You could just want the
y'all
box.
feel that way. Y'all feel that way. Y'all
You
feel
could just
like
want the box, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Well, even at
Well,
that,
shit.
it's a bunch of different realms of cheating.
When Rome said that you don't want the answer, you don't want the answer.
No, but it's different rooms of cheating. Like I can have a conversation with you and nothing never goes anywhere. that's still considered cheating.
It is.
Or he don't respect you, because being in a committed relationship requires discipline.
Agreed.
Yes.
Or he doesn't respect himself.
Yeah, that too.
So yeah. Next.
I would say
No,
this.
not
I
yet.
would
Right.
say he don't respect you is more importantly than him. He don't respect you is more crucial than him not respecting himself when it comes to cheating.
And one more thing.
That's in my opinion.
I've heard many people say this, many women say this, that cheating mentally is way worse than cheating physically.
I've heard that.
I know you said that.
I've heard that.
I'm just I'm just reverberating what you said. Just bringing it back up.
I said that.
All right.
Because if
spent enough time on cheating
if you
for the
can
day,
sit
folks.
there and visually think of a life with this person, you're already going here. Because you thinking about a life with this
I
person.
mean, that's true. That's a very
here
valid
you
point.
you already mentally gone.
All right, so
Do you think when you're mentally gone, you can come back?
So this is what I'm about to say about that.
I'll answer that.
I think
If y'all watching on YouTube, they have turned to each other. It's about to get real.
I think you can come back, right? But
7 minutes.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard though. Because
go ahead. Let me get my shit together
all right.
first.
I think it's gonna. You can. I think it's gonna be hard because it's the desire. Like I feel like desire is all mental. Like the will, the want to, and shit. You gotta basically fall. I mean, this makes out. You basically gotta fall in love all over again.
I think that's a journey worth taking.
So yeah, that's why I said I believe
It's
you can.
because you come to the mental of I fucked up and I want this again.
Yeah.
I need this.
Yeah.
You ain't just coming back because you want it. So you more so you need it because
Yeah.
you couldn't operate in life a certain way.
I agree
Now,
with you.
if back to what you said, I don't know. I think if you could visualize a life with somebody else and y'all think that's bad, I get it. But when you could visualize it and then have the ability to act on it, I think that's worse because it's because now you in your thoughts, and then you say, my thoughts is right. Let me act on it. Let me do it. Let me make this situation a part of my life now. I think that's worse, in my opinion.
It's fair enough. But it all started with the mental.
Not saying it did. Absolutely,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course. But that's why I was saying you have the thought. But the fact that at the end of your thought, it says, okay, let's act it out. That's like when somebody draw a blueprint for a building,
Yeah.
right? They draw up the blueprint and they put it in the computer and they say, this is how we want it. And this is what it's going to be. It's going to have such and such garage. It's going to have such and such office buildings. This is where the gas lines is going to go. Hire a team. Let's get to it.
But see,
that's basically a man saying, yo, I like shorty right there. Her ass is fat. She pretty as shit. Her smile is nice. She's a nice person. Let me see if I can bring it into my life. That's me hiring her to do that. And then when she come into my life, this is what I want to do with you. That's me now building that. That's me bringing that blueprint to life. I
Correct.
think that's even worse when you bring the blueprint to life when it comes
Correct.
to cheating.
But you know what it is though? Most niggas don't get to that point because they get caught.
Caught thinking about it?
Here's the thing. When you thinking about somebody else, the mental aspect of it is like you're in communication with this person. You talking to this person, and like she stumbles on your text messages or some shit.
So that's not thinking. That's acting. Then they acted on it.
So what I mean by that is like you know how when you talk to your wife or whatever via text, you can basically like pick up on her mood, like pick on certain shit that she says. If your significant other has been with you for a while, and they see how you talking to this person, they can see that you're mentally leaving.
You mean if she catch you doing
Like
that?
texting and so yes, it's an
Yeah,
act.
so that- yeah,
it
that's
is
what I'm
indeed an
saying.
act, but
So you're
didn't-
past the
didn't-
thinking point if you now texting somebody though.
correct, but you're not acting on it yet. You're just communicating.
Shit, you only
acting.
that's
you're-
acting, my nigga. That's
acting. So how can I say you're
You acted.
acting? You're acting, but you didn't physically do anything at that point. Is what I'm saying.
Physically texting somebody is a problem. That's
Oh, no,
cheating.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like you didn't physically like have intercourse or anything like that.
So what? Because we
No,
not about to be the same way.
again.
If I caught Shar texting the nigga, that she caught.
She
No, no.
cheated.
Again, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not saying what you're saying is incorrect. What I'm basically saying is there is ways that you can kind of get caught thinking of other women or whatever the case may be. So basically, I'm putting it in the aspect of you get caught thinking about it. Because some people will be like, yo.
I would like to see how that is though. Like getting caught thinking about something that like the only other thing that I could think of is remember that story that I was telling you when I was dreaming that I was having sex, and then when I actually woke up, like I realized like my tongue was moving, and Shar was like,
Or you have
sex.
you having sex with your girl and then you call out another girl name.
Yeah, that okay. So that's thinking about it. That's the thinking aspect.
Yeah.
I could get all right. That's is there anything else? That's hard. That's bad. You ever did that before?
No.
I definitely did that before. They had the same name. They both begin with a T, and we wasn't even doing nothing. Like we was just. I'm gonna just use a random name. Her name was Tanisha, and when we was doing whatever we was doing, I think we was play fighting, and I was like, "Chill, Tosh." But look, that was her fault because I fucked up, said another chick name, which means she had every right to think that I was out there doing something that I wasn't doing, and she stayed. Should have left.
All right.
Next.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Black men still don't cheat.
Definitely, black men definitely don't cheat. I'm a whole fucking black man now. Not
Black
saying
married
that.
man would. These black men don't cheat.
What's cheating?
These black men don't cheat. Next.
That's a word. That's
Cheetah?
that's Spanish.
It's the line. It's the cat that don't sound like
You
a
know
cat.
what it is?
I never heard of
You know
that.
what it is? It's next. That's what it is.
Well, this is. I'm gonna say this now. It's not hard for y'all, cause y'all done cried, whined, screamed, all that.
I think I
shit.
know exactly what it's going to, and I'm gonna grab the mic for this. Go ahead.
Why is it so hard for men to be vulnerable?
Because it's feminine, masculine, toxic feminine shit.
That's it.
Oh, why you crying? You not being a man. It's that and the third.
Yeah, we touched on that last week.
Yep, we did. Yep, skip it. Next.
I mean,
what more can we say? That's exactly what happens.
Because I got mad last week.
Because-
when we was talking about that. I was like, yo, like you just disregard my man whole feelings.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to seem like the emotional type.
No.
That been proving her point.
But no, you're absolutely correct. But
I'm
what
no,
happened
but
is-
this is why we doing this episode so we can combat that stuff that they were saying
Yeah, because
last week,
women-
man. Speak your fucking
women have a
mind.
tendency to think that men being emotional, in tune with their emotional self and all other shit, is bitch shit.
Cause like
But
Nick
even
said,
like-
she
yeah,
said
there
she
you
had
go.
a nigga who was too emotional, and then she realized when she finally got a nigga who wasn't emotional at all, it was like, the fuck. But
Exactly.
it's hard. What's the chances? It's hard. You gotta go through a lot of not saying on the whole shit, but you gotta go through a couple of niggas to get to find a nigga that's like right in the middle. Like he ain't too emotional. He ain't too. He ain't.
Or you gotta build, because again, you can have someone who's defensive and has
Yeah,
that wall
that
built up,
too.
and
Yeah.
then you are the one that's able to break down that wall, and he feel comfortable with you to be emotional.
I want to. So, I gotta write that down. How do women feel when they are the one that break down that man's barrier?
Can that be alive?
A lot of shit we've been doing should have been alive.
I mean, yeah, we'll talk. I think we should that it's alive. That should be alive.
I will feel very much successful when I do.
Got you. I ain't gonna write it down now. I'm write it down when I play it back.
Please remember.
Yeah.
Or if you're actually just saying it right now, you'll remember, because
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down when I'm doing the job. Next.
I don't know where it would come from, but y'all, I feel like y'all would have a heart attack, but y'all do it all the time like y'all got one. So why do y'all walk around like y'all got a period?
I don't even know how to answer that.
Because honestly,
Some niggas
I can honestly say I've had a moment in my life
Y'all menstrual.
where I felt like I was like emotionally and emotionally vulnerable and like sexually frustrated and shit.
I don't even like the
And
question.
here's the question. It was just because I didn't get done. I don't know what it was.
I don't like the question. Here's why I don't like the question. Because the question before it was about men being emotional, and then the following question is about men being on the period. So are we not? Are
This
we
is
not?
y'all
This
line
is
up.
It's okay.
exactly
I got you.
why I put it down
which
there.
I got you. That's fine. But are we not What the question is, why are men not allowed to be emotional? That's how I'm going to answer that question.
That's exactly why. And the crazy part about this shit, right? This is exactly why we wanted the fans or listeners to do this.
Right.
The men ask the questions, the women ask the questions.
And that could be alive too.
The exact reason why we wanted the women to ask the questions is so y'all can hear the questions that y'all asking us when we going through this.
And y'all better listen or watch to hear the questions. I don't want to hear. Oh, I gave y'all questions. Y'all didn't use them. You didn't listen or watch.
This is straight from women from the social media platforms. This is exactly that. If you want me to, I will answer the question. Sometimes, like it could be just a bunch of shit packed up in our mind, just stressed the fuck out, and we don't know how to handle it. So that be most of the shit for real, because we don't know how to channel our emotions the proper way. But once we learn how to do that, it's up from that point. Mm-hmm. But until a man gets to that point in his life, that's part of what it is. Like and it's sorry to say that's how the game go, but we don't always have the luxury of learning how to channel our emotions, learning how to handle our emotions. We don't have access to shit like that. Everybody is quick to say, go to therapy. Therapy is not that easy. You gotta find a fucking therapist that's emotionally, that's in tune with your emotions. Like, not a nigga that's just going say, well, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? How do you feel when this happened? How do you feel when that happens? Like, no, that shit.
And then they go to writing, and you be like,
yeah, like, what you writing? I'm writing my progress. You're not telling me nothing. That's why, like, therapy is not always the answer for real. That's why. Men's Monday back too. I don't know if I'm gonna go because I gotta be to work. I gotta get up at 2:00 in the morning. But Men's Monday is back. Shipping back, not shit. Stuck.
Shipping back.
Shipping back. Probably like you gonna make me say it. Men's Monday been back for about like 3 months now. I didn't even know that.
So to also piggyback off of that, right? You also have it was basically put on men to be that emotional wall since birth. And if it's not even, honestly, if you think about it, it's been since history. Because can you think?
It's been since Adam and Eve.
I could have swore it was said here on the pod. I can't remember exactly who said it, but somebody said, "Could you imagine seeing a man in slavery cry when his wife or his kids get taken, and then the other people want to look at him like
yeah, crazy. I believe it was wrong.
It was ever since then.
It was before then, bro.
I mean, it was
like.
So you saying if Adam would have cried and said he didn't want to eat that apple?
No, what I'm saying is so it was put. Okay, Adam, you are the man. You are the lead. This, that, and third. It was a lot of pressure at that moment, right? So now, and I'm not going. I mean, it's just me paraphrasing. Like, and because we bring up Adam and Eve a lot, I'm really going to sit down one day and actually study and dissect the crap out of the whole story of Adam and Eve.
Can I say something about that real quick?
In the song,
I don't even like when men or women be like, that's what a man's supposed to do when y'all never even went to church or read a fucking Bible. I hate when they do that because all they doing is these answers is coming from you hearing a whole bunch of shit all your life. Mm-hmm. It's not even coming from you doing your real research. I hate when men and women do that. I just want to put that out there.
So, okay, Adam had to. All right, so Adam was a worker, right? Adam had to till the ground. Till the ground is working, right? So you're pretty much, he had to plant the whole garden. He did all of that other stuff. Even when God made Eve, he had to breathe into Eve's nostrils, and he had to take his rib out, and God put Adam to sleep, took his rib out, put the rib in Eve. That's a lot of pressure, bro. So I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do about this, to the third, and you come in, hey babe, take the fruit. He bite the fruit. Everybody blame Eve, everybody blame Adam. But let's keep it funky. My man might have been stressed out. My man
he was hungry from working all day.
He was hungry. He could have been, shoot.
But I'm working, girl. What you want?
But
shit looks intriguing.
Here's the crazy thing about
she gave it to him at the wrong time.
And this is the part that people miss.
You're supposed to wait till I wake up with a clear mind.
They had Cain and Abel, right? Cain killed Abel. Cain, debatably, debatably, and even in certain researches, Eve slept with the serpent, which is why Cain was just built different and killed his brother. Like the story gets like really, really deep. So if you really sit back and think about it, I'd have been emotional too, knowing that ain't my baby. That ain't my baby. Did I say something wrong? Tell me I said something wrong. Next. What you saying?
Oh shit.
Gotta dissect me, bro.
Yo, he's a wild nigga.
It was Cain, Abel, and Seth.
It wasn't 3 of them.
You wanna look it up? It was Cain and Abel first. Then they had Seth, and they also had a daughter too.
And all you ever hear about is Cain and Abel.
But that
That's
proves Anthony's
crazy.
point. Y'all making comments based on this and the third. It was Cain.
Hey, don't say y'all.
No.
What you saying?
I'm not saying no.
I seen my daddy do this stuff.
And I'm not talking about you.
I know.
Anthony literally just said y'all never read, not you, but y'all never just said there. It's Cain, Abel, Seth, and I want to say the daughter name was Leah, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
But it was a plethora of them.
It was a trial.
They had a bunch of kids. I'm talking about it was a busload of bitches.
So after the apple, they was just fucking.
It was fucking.
They was hunching.
Next. Not here.
Just bring these little motherfuckers in the world. We already fucked up.
Hey, yo.
We gonna bring these kids after we done disrespect the God and ate the apple. We had to find out. Let the motherfuckers find out.
But then, never mind, I'm going too deep into something. They think I nothing to do with what we talking about. That's fine. Okay, next.
I don't know who asked this question, but these are married men. But who the other bitches y'all texting?
My mama. And if my mama another bitch, or my sister another
My
bitch,
mama named fuck you. Look, I got one. My mama.
Ain't no doubt in my mind that they be like, mom's a bitch.
Ooh, I hate that bitch. Let me see. My mama, Monty, cause she in a group chat with us. I know some bitch Nick. Never mind. Never mind. I quit.
Well, no, listen, I text my mom. Shit, I might text your mom just to see how my mother-in-law is doing. So if your mom a bitch, you call her a bitch. Your sister,
My mother-in-law, my grandmother-in-law,
family, you know.
Aunt Boosie.
So
Aunt Boosie, I made Aunt Boosie up.
if you call my sisters a bitch, they gonna whip your ass. So I mean, hey, those are the only bitches up to my boss.
I feel like one of your sisters is a real thug.
Michelle, she the real
I feel like Michelle really a thug.
Yep, she a thug.
I ain't buy sneakers well, again, because I thought she was a thug.
She's a thug.
I feel like she gonna shoot me.
Nah, she can shoot you.
Ain't nobody texting all the bitches, man.
I ain't got no bitches.
Next.
I was about to say I'm waiting. Y'all talking next the whole time.
That was more irritating than the why y'all walk around when you got your period question.
Because my balls is big. That's my responsibility. My balls is heavy. His Steph said he just ain't getting nothing. His balls was heavy. He lightened his balls up. Period was over.
Oh my god.
He went there. Oh, it was over.
Now go make me a sandwich.
Stupid.
I tried that. I still didn't get my sandwich. A whole lot of years in.
Why is marriage not in a man's life plans until something happens?
I don't know. I can't answer that question.
We scared.
Well, that's not true.
We scared.
When I was
scared.
younger, I know I wanted to get married.
That's
We scared to get into a regular relationship with y'all. You think we're not gonna be scared to get married? That's not an easy feat. That shit is hard. That shit is real work. That shit is
Everything
life threatening for real. Sometimes that shit is threatening.
Keep going.
That shit, like, man, that's every man. Not like you know that y'all don't know because y'all not men. The way that we have to structure our whole life to just because it's not just being faithful to a woman. That's not what. Again, it's discipline. It's confidence. It's encouragement. It's morals. Everything gets heightened. It's every aspect of life. It's not just y'all. It's not just the woman.
Get him.
It's not.
Get him.
It's us. It's
Get
the
'em.
changes that we got to make within us.
Get him.
It's not. It's just not just the woman.
That's why Adam ate that fruit. There's a lot of stuff that was on his plate.
You fucking I just proved your point.
Told you.
His room head not.
He had work.
Yeah,
He
'cause it's
had
like-
animals. He had the garden.
Now, why it made? I don't even want to say that because
No, go say it. Speak your truth. This your podcast, bro.
I'm not gonna say why it may seem like the woman did it because she actually did. Like we speak on this podcast all the time about how our wives changes.
Wife did. She did.
But like, it's so much shit that it also comes with growth. So along with growth and along with what your wife, the capabilities that your wife have, these two together. This is God and Jesus. This is literally what.
Next.
No, cause it's both of these things working on you at one time. Like
And your wife.
God gave you a woman, and I'm right here alongside you and your wife together, and we gonna make these changes for you. You gotta make these changes, y'all. The main thing women be saying, why you do this? Why you so emotional? Why you don't care? Why you do this? They're all attributes that we gotta change. Y'all say, why you treat me like this? Y'all, all that shit come after y'all be wondering why we so hurt. So, see what I'm saying? So, if y'all wondering why we so hurt, it's because we got these things going on, and the fact that we came to the altar and I said I do, or we was at the table and we was like, I want to make this commitment to you, and like going what you call it, exclusive or whatever, like
Going steady.
She's going steady. all that pressure that we had to get up to that point. That's why we just fuck and just ghost. That ain't us being bitches for real. That's we really just. I literally left the shorty because I didn't like the way she was parenting her kid who had the situation.
That makes sense because
That's not me being a bitch. That's just me not being old enough to understand or be prepared to how to handle her and her child along with my child. Ain't nothing bitch about that. I just wasn't ready. Y'all go.
I don't have nothing to say, sir. You said a lot.
preach up. Go ahead, next.
Yeah, next.
So y'all know how I always got a 101 with Anthony. I don't even know what to call these. Like this is like tough love 101 when he started going in like that.
That's what I kept saying. Get him.
I know. I just ain't want to say nothing. I wanted to let him go.
I don't have the answer, so
I just wanted to let him go.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So we're those segments when he really started preaching is not even preaching
I don't be
101.
preaching, yo. They really
it's gonna be
be
tough
like-
love with Anthony 101.
It literally be some.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Y'all stupid.
I like it. Segway. Promo. Next.
Tip your finger like a chicken finger.
You retarded, yo.
So with all of that Anthony had to say, I'm gonna switch my little order around. Why is it so difficult for men to be upfront with their intentions?
Because it'll be looked at as disrespect. If I walk up to a woman that I'm attracted to, right, and I just go, "Yo, I'm trying to hit."
I told you I was 3 for 10 with that.
Wow, you didn't tell me that, but
I did. I said on the pod. You remember that, right?
Yeah, because I had said something. I said,
I was
"Hey,
asleep.
3 for 10 for a baseball player. That ain't bad."
if a guy walks up and says that, depending on the female, that's an issue. You think I'm a hoe? You just want that? What if a female walks up to a guy and says it? Where we going?
Yo, 3 out of 10. One of the chicks that actually said that shit, she was like, you know what, you are. I like chubby niggas too. Your dick better be good.
All right.
How much pressure that put on me?
And
You want to
Adam,
walk away? No, I'm not doing this now. I'm not doing it.
I ain't succeed that one. She fucked me all up. I went in there with so much pressure, I did not do good.
And that is when his dick credit score went down.
Real shit.
what can we say?
Who was it, 725 before? Dropped to a 650. You can't even get a good loan on that shit now.
Yeah.
Next.
Did we answer?
I did.
I feel
Roman
as
answered
though
it
I
again.
did at this point.
It's a double standard.
Okay. At what point does the boy become the man?
It depends on what he's experienced and how old he is. You know what? Age does not play a factor in a man or boy maturing.
That's facts.
It all goes according to what you have experienced, what was instilled in you, and who you're around.
I agree with that.
So me being younger, I was always around older people.
Now, I know I say all
Peter
my
Pan.
shit changed at 30, but
Some stuff changed before
that's
that. Some stuff.
the reason why I say, I guess at 30 it was.
I'm gonna tell you why you thinking. I'm gonna tell you what Reg told me. He said the average man don't get married around 30 until they're around 30, between 28 and 30.
Facts.
Because by the time you're 28, you already know what you want. Depending on who the man is, you experience some stuff. So you experience some stuff. That's why I said it doesn't have an age range because
So you do,
some
yeah.
people.
I'm taking that back. You absolutely right. Now
Right.
that you said that, you absolutely
Because
right.
some people, like again, it depends on your peers. It depends on what was instilled in you, and it depends on the knowledge that you obtain. And if
and
you
getting
actually
out
listen.
of getting out of that is the struggle for
Right.
real. Because once you're 28, I want to start changing the shit. Now that's the real struggle. So it may seem like it's a certain age, but it's really not. So like around 27, 28, I was like, man, I gotta get my shit together. Just took too long to get there, and once I actually got there, I ended up being 30. So that's why when you have the conversation, you subconsciously say, yeah, around 30, like that's what I was like. Da-da-da-da-da.
But I mean, and I get it. I get it. I understand that. But everybody's process is different. Like, you got some people that's like I'm gonna take Trayvon. Trayvon is 20. I think he just turned 20. I think Trayvon is very mature for a 20-year-old. I think he's very mature for a 20-year-old.
He done lost so many things.
I mean, yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and it's just,
the experience.
But he was Trayvon. Listen to Trayvon. If you put Trayvon in a room with a bunch of 60 and 70 year olds, I guarantee you Trayvon know more songs than him from their era. He a young old man, bro.
Bro, I really believe in reincarnation. I really believe that there's certain people and people. Like, I really believe that you get another soul when you die. And you're just reborn.
Nothing wrong with that.
Regardless if you're white, black, I just feel like you're... Because, you ever meet somebody and just be like, how the fuck they think like that? Or like
Some
you ever
people-
meet somebody and just be like a nigga that's on some real goon shit. Like, or a kid that's just bad as shit. I just feel like that's a nigga who died at a certain place where like he was just on some real grimy shit. And that soul just got into that badass kid. Like how a kid just be that fucking bad? Like,
People would think that you are crazy for that, right?
I don't give a fuck.
It's okay, because neither do I. But I'm also one of them people that believe we got 9 planets for a reason.
And I believe that when people say like I've been here before,
because Pluto's now a star. It's 9 planets for a reason, bro. Y'all can think I'm crazy all you want to, but I really think that,
I ain't mad
like,
at that.
bro. What if it, like there's no life on Mars? He ain't been there. He ain't been there. It's red. So what? That's where they at. That's where all the bad kids go. They go to Mars. That's where Jack Kim at. Jack Kim came from Mars.
hey yo,
Go back to season 1. Came from Mars. Next.
I'm really cracking up. Hold on, y'all are the
That's
big-
actually, yeah. Cause,
It was really bad on Pluto. That's why they got rid of Pluto.
They said, you got to.
You know what? That don't look like a planet no more.
That's a star.
Yeah, let's just go on.
Control Alt Delete.
Star. There we go.
Holler.
We're gonna change that is no longer a planet. We're gonna deem that a star.
But that's why I also agree with that, because when people say like if you pay attention to like kids, like you said, and especially kids, when people say like they've been here before, I got told that a lot. Like, and I also believe like
You're a young old head too.
thank you, I appreciate that. You know how people say like, well, I don't know if y'all believe like have ever heard this before, but you ever heard like that death come in threes, and then like somebody always has a baby. One of them souls is in transition with that kid.
I be thinking long and hard, like who the hell got in Hero? I be thinking about
And whoever it is definitely like probably your old ass man.
Cause around the time Hero was born, I think my grandma passed away after that. After Hero was born, my grandma passed away. Miss Lisa died.
Or
I had
older people, I should say that.
Yeah, I had
They was
another
in
homie.
transition with him.
Yo,
He was coming here and they was leaving.
Yeah.
People like you said, people might think we crazy for that, but I believe that, and I also believe that, unfortunately for the parent of the child, somebody gotta leave for them to come here.
I really think when Aunt Rod passed, she passed, and then I think a couple days later, her grandson was born. I never thought of it.
We
like
had
that.
okay, so
Either,
people
even
always say
even
it.
if they die first and then the baby
Yeah, I think
come
it might have
after,
been like a
or
little
even
bit
if the baby come and then they die after, like I
they
still,
was in transition.
I-
They
yeah, I
did that so that baby could come
Yeah,
in.
man.
I don't like that, but I guess I
And that's
understand.
why I said it might not sit well with the person that's already here, but that's what has to happen. And I always was told, like, my mom, she passed away, and then they found out that they was pregnant with me. Then actually, you know who Roshan is?
Mm-hmm.
Her oldest child,
Yeah.
and her dad, she was in labor and he was dying. They didn't even get to meet each other.
Wow.
And I literally, like, certain stuff that happened, like with my family and stuff, and just in general, like, you start to realize, like, damn, like, that's really the truth. Watch, it's gonna be something that Hero do, and you gonna be like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Or he gonna even say something. And my mom tell me that all the time, like, especially like with my grandma being passed away, when me or Chartice do something, she be like, no, that's your grandma. She is in you right now. Cause you don't even talk like that.
Yeah.
So, speaking of
Yo, why would I be playing and then get serious on some deep stuff? Like, what's up with this? I don't like this podcast no more, dog. Like, what the hell? I'm saying like, damn, grandma. The hell?
But it's true.
No,
it's
next. Sick of this. Shoot.
Oh shit.
Leave it. Hurry up, so I can leave.
All right, so we going to keep it in the family. Oh man. Does your mother really need to know all your business?
My mom knows. My mom thinks she knows me and does not know me.
My mom
wife,
told you on the pie. You don't tell me shit.
My wife. My
You
wife
motherfucking mama's boy. You don't tell me
reminds
shit.
her all the time. You don't know him like that, and she be irked.
Who reminds her?
Tasha. You don't know him like that.
And this is coming from your wife, I know.
She's like, because what you think you know, you really don't know. Like, y'all get this misconception of what he was. That's not who he is. And y'all need to stop. And I'm like, yes. I just sit back and... She ain't got no pitch. She what? Can't no... And I oh my God, I love it. Can't nobody talk about me in front of my wife and think she ain't gonna say nothing. She don't care who it is. She went at it with Gussie. She went at it with
fact.
Sarah, Jamette. She don't care who it is.
That's a fact.
No, because you're not gonna talk about my man.
That's a fact.
Come here. Let's go home right now. Look, I'm gonna roll mines down.
Turn it, yeah.
Step right out them Jones.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she don't play that.
So since Rome said that, it's a good segue. Why does a woman always have to hold you down?
Shit, we hold each other down.
My wife held me down. We definitely hold each other down. My wife held me down when I was broke, busted, and disgusted.
Shit, my wife held me down this year, and if it wasn't for my wife holding me down this year, I wouldn't be on this podcast.
Yeah, you had damn. We all had a rough year. God
Listen.
damn.
And then this is what
You might have had the best out of the worst out of the three of us because, like, you just had a ray of sunshine. Like, you literally just brought forth life. But this was a rough year for all four of us, bro.
Fact.
Like, all of us. It was just, like, rough. It was, like, hit after hit. Like, I was just saying, one day I woke up and said, yo, I can't take no more bad news because I don't know how I'm going to respond. Like, I did not go to my cousin's funeral yesterday. I can't do another funeral this year.
I
can't.
I literally told, like, the family, oh, what are we, you know how good, people may say it's cliche. What are you thankful for this year?
My
I'm
wife.
thankful for my wife. Because if it wasn't for her, I would not be here at this table.
It's definitely not
Oh,
cliche.
what you mean? Oh, well, what I mean is that I was going through mental and anxiety and mental anguish, and my wife held me down. If it wasn't for her, I would not be here. And then that's why I also wanted to. We can talk about this later in another episode.
What does
about-
what you mean?
I was kind of bothered by that, but I was letting it go because I'm going to church.
I'm going to church. Thank
I'll
you.
go
Like,
there
no,
next week, though.
like even before I got married, like when a nigga told me like his wife helped him with something or did something for him, I felt every bit of that.
Yeah, there's no what you mean.
Like, duh, like.
Well, I think we take what you mean to a different level.
Especially because you don't even like ignorant ass niggas who don't even know how it feel for a woman to like really hold you down.
Or ignorant people that just can't spell wife.
Yo, but the funny part about the whole situation of our wives holding us down,
It's a 4-letter word. Can't spell it.
you know how you have some people when they do something for somebody, they wear that shit as a badge of honor. You have wives who say, "The fuck you expect? That's my fucking job. You're
He
my
put the
husband.
VES in
You're
that
my
job.
fucking husband. When I'm down,
What Jody think
we
about
down.
rib?
When you down, I'm down.
Facts.
So she gonna hold you the fuck down regardless if you want her to or not. And we gonna hold you the fuck down.
No. Let's run it. She should.
Well, but even if you don't, like a good wife will hold you down regardless. Like what I mean by holding you down, not you doing no dumb shit, but like if you are having a bad day and you get mental as fucked up and all other shit,
No, I agree
and
with
you struggling through life, she gonna hold you the fuck down. Not even because she want to, because she feels it's her wifely duty to hold you down.
I agree with you 100%. But the reason why I said they should is because I think that's one of the characteristics of a good wife and or husband.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
I feel like
Uh-oh.
someone.
Here it comes. Hold on, y'all. He grabbed the microphone and started talking. It's serious.
When a woman say, "Why do I always gotta hold you down?"
When a woman's
Because we're not born and bred to say that. Men are not born and bred to say, "Why I gotta hold a chick down." That's just part of the.
It's part of the game. Yeah.
So when a woman asks, "Why do I have to hold you down?" I feel like they got some more learning to do.
That's disrespectful shit to say.
I wasn't gonna take it that far.
No, I'm going to. I'm going to.
Why not?
And here's why.
So the reason why I'm not gonna take it that far is because I literally just said it. They got learning to do.
No. I got you. I understand it.
So it's behind that. It's you either haven't been through enough experience yet, or enough. You haven't been experienced in this realm enough that question you wouldn't even fathom that question. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you. A lot of the game has not even been like in your vicinity yet when you ask that.
I agree, but I disagree. A lot of them, they were just showed different things. And because you're showed different things, why
All right,
hold
like
you
proper
down?
game. Like I said, proper ugly, the proper game.
Yeah. Like, why I hold you down? It's part of the game. Like, it's part of the game. We're gonna hold each other down. That's what we got married for. Till death do us part. That was the end of vows.
Nor do you know what comes out of that when you do hold a man down. You don't know that. Like you
That's
didn't,
where
you
some of the
didn't-
rings
you
come
didn't
from.
get to that part yet. You didn't get to that part. And maybe you questioned it. Maybe you seen it and questioned it. So now you like, why do I gotta hold it down? Because you seen, like you said, you seen different shit. Like that could be it too. Like I'm not gonna say. Yeah, I'm gonna just say y'all like to ask that question. You're just not experienced yet. You don't have enough. You ain't got your feet wet yet.
Before we say next,
It's gonna come though.
you don't know the reward that's on your side, on the other side of that holding you down. Because once we're through whatever we going through, and you held us down, we are what they say off of fucking Toy Story. We are eternally grateful. That's how we gonna feel forever. We gonna feel that way forever, and you're going to see that shit forever and notice that shit forever.
Yeah,
man.
because then it turns into, why wouldn't I hold you down? It gets to the point where you could tell your man that when he's like going through his funk or he going through a rut, like you could like, and he sit there and be like, hey, thank you.
But here's the funny thing, though. Some of the things that certain females consider holding down is not holding down.
It's just relationship shit.
It's literally relationship stuff.
if the guy expresses that he never had that or he never even saw that, it could be deemed holding it down.
Then I think that's you preying on my weakness with me being vulnerable with you to let you know what I did and didn't experience.
Elaborate a little more, because
So-
you said praying. Why would they be
All right.
praying on your weakness?
Say what you said one more time. Don't do this to me.
You know it was one shot, Tony.
Do this shit to us all the time.
You know
But
it's one
tell
shot,
us-
Tony.
Don't do this to me.
Monty, what did I just say?
Oh my god.
If the guy expresses that to her, that he never had or seen these things to have the wherewithal about him, like how could that not
So-
be? Like, it could be deemed to her now that it's holding down off of his experiences with her specific man.
Correct, and I get that. So if I'm coming to you and I'm being vulnerable, because one of the things is men aren't vulnerable and men don't communicate all that other good stuff. If I'm coming to you and I'm explaining all this to you, and then you go into a group chat with your friends, I gotta hold this nigga down. What was the point of me being vulnerable with you? Because now you're using my vulnerability. You're using my
In
vulnerability
that
against
aspect,
me.
I understand exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. I could dig that.
So yeah, kiss my ass. Next.
If
Oh, not next.
hopefully that's not. Yeah.
I'm not saying.
No, go ahead. Yeah. Next.
Go to church, big fella.
I've been holding it down and holding it up. Ew.
Nasty motherfucker.
Dog nasty. Dog.
This is our last question.
Oh, I'm really going to church now, big fella.
Praise the Lord. Put them tithes in. And I want y'all to.
My vote is I'm going to church.
We're gonna need. We're gonna need some tough love with Anthony 101 with this question.
He about to snap. He about
That's
to
why
get it.
I saved it for last on purpose.
I ain't going stuff.
What are some of the biggest misconceptions that women have about men, and why are they wrong?
Oh, this is about to be a good one.
Exactly.
He too emotional was one. He don't communicate is 2.
He don't care.
He don't care is 3. He's a mama's boy is 4. He got daddy issues is 5. Nobody loved him is 6. Y'all gonna help me out? No? All right.
Oh no, I'm
No,
waiting.
nigga, you gone.
Oh.
You just told me to go. We let you rock.
Oh, I thought we was going to join in together. My bad. I think that's all I got right now. I'm probably gonna
That's
hear more.
6. What the fuck? Like
I'm
the
probably
7.
gonna learn some more. He don't know how to treat a lady because his daddy wasn't shit.
He ain't shit.
I said that one. I think
You
No,
didn't
you
say that
didn't.
one.
he ain't shit. But sometimes he ain't, but still. He don't know how to be a man.
Can I?
I think that's
Can I-
overall, then.
Can I?
know it is. That's why I say that. Relax.
Yeah.
All right. So, get on my little step stool real quick. Get up. But no. Man, my voice came back a little bit. He don't know how to love because he's never been loved.
I said that.
You said that.
I know, but I'm about to elaborate on that.
I'm sorry. My bad. I'll be quiet.
No, you good. No one in this world knows how to love like a husband should love from the rip. That is something that is learned. Loving in a relationship is a whole experience and a journey, like my man said already. You can't expect me to go into a relationship and know how to be a husband when I've never been a husband before.
You can't expect me to be a man, like Ron said, when I ain't been a man yet.
Agreed.
Leave him alone.
I agree.
Leave me.
You have this whole life is a journey. It's a whole learning experience.
Definitely learning
I
experience.
cannot do something that I've never done before. I can expect you to do something that you've never done before.
I'ma put it on you niggas too. Stop saying women don't know how to treat y'all when they never think about it. Sometimes they never been in these situations. Y'all
That's
don't even
yeah.
do the research like women do. Women try to get to know a nigga family.
You just took my shit. You just took my mic and just said shut the fuck up, Steph.
Sorry. I just got triggered. I'm sorry, I got triggered. Because
we going into the top
I get triggered by shit that motherfuckers really don't know. Like I said the other week, when people be having like these degrees and they just talk just to be talking. Like I feel the same way about a lot of shit. Like niggas just be talking just to be talking and never been through shit.
I agree with you.
I hate that shit. I really hate that shit.
Everything's a fucking learning experience, bro. Like everything we need. Like we are humans. We are put on this earth. We're babies. We need to learn how to walk. We need to learn how to talk. We need to learn how to be able to fucking, stand and eat and dress ourselves and tie our shoes.
And that comes with patience.
Exactly.
Yo, I hate to go back to this, bro, but I feel like that was part of the downfall of Adam and Eve. They were here as adults, they were never here as kids. Yo, real talk, bro. I hate to go back to.
If they was, we don't know about that shit,
bro. No, cause
or was they kids,
bro?
No.
Read.
They was adults. I'm asking. I'm getting research.
Read the first 3 chapters of Genesis, bro.
They was already full-fledged in real life.
It was you ain't had to do it. Follow me.
He didn't make boy and girl. He made man and woman.
Man and woman.
He did, yep.
Follow me. Don't eat off this. You can have all this. Don't touch that. This heifer, grab it, take it, give it to him. What do you do? What's up, babe? Catch us up.
I just want to know what's the fruit Pisces.
But that's listen. That's a good because we are birthed as babies and kids, and we take each fucking step to learn everything. You do not stop learning,
and then still get to adulthood. Can't handle it.
Even Jesus was born.
You take everything that you said,
going to
right?
church for real now.
You know what comes along with walking. Falling, getting to where you need to go. What comes along with talking, articulating yourself. What comes along with what else?
What comes along with learning how to drive?
Getting to a destination in a sufficient amount of time in different ways. You learning something along. So everything that we do as humans, something else comes along with that. It's like a branch from a tree. I got arm right here, arm right here, arm right here, and I got other little branches coming from these arms. Everything comes with something. That's the best way I can put it. Everything comes with something.
And everything has a purpose. Everything has a purpose. And the fact that we as men, and I feel like this is the truth, we as men do not get the time to learn to do the shit that some women
Humans don't do that shit. Humans don't have the time.
I would have to agree with you.
Humans don't take the time in certain aspects.
Well, what I mean by take the time is like it's like, well,
I can dig that too.
Well, what I'm referring, the standpoint I'm coming from is, you're 25. You should know how to do this already.
No, I get it. No. But again, it's still about taking time. I don't think I just.
But when it comes to love, you can't. How can you take the time to love? You only can do that with your family for real.
But you have to take the time to learn the person to love them effectively.
Yeah.
So like, if you look at all of our relationships, right, and this is why I kind of want our wives to be on the pod more, because it's like, one, the stories that we tell always somehow go back to them, right? But I kind of want them to actually tell some of the stories from their point of view. Like, 'cause I think it'd
That's
be
what they
like,
did on the
I mean, yeah, sorta, but I feel like we've gotten deeper since we've been like doing this a little bit more.
Especially with the shit that we've been going through this year, yo. I would definitely want to know my wife's point of view from seeing someone who is normally, my goofy ass not being goofy no more.
I can do that.
Ain't gonna be goofy regardless. I think ain't go to sleep goofy. ain't be sleep. I can be goofy today. but real talk, like I told Aunt earlier, and I didn't tell Money wasn't here yet. I said, bro, I've never seen like that goofy side of Shar until yesterday. Cause always in a setting where it's like, all right, we dress a certain way, we gotta be like we joke like have a joke like, yo, Shar, you bougie. Shar ratchet. Monty and Char was in there rapping. I was like, what is
He trying
happening?
to tell niggas like
Ratchet.
And
No,
people,
bro,
that's
Kashar
another
did it.
thing.
All right.
That's another thing too, Rome. When you said that you've never seen us like in that space, I
Right.
was so surprised because we're always obviously in that space with Anthony.
Right.
So it was just like, damn.
Like,
people
Monty,
really don't see us like that.
depending on the setting, Monty is the big sister. That's what I saw yesterday. Like, that's literally what I saw yesterday. It's like, yo, this is dope.
And I ain't gonna lie, I think that it comes from when
As go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think that it comes from like when we was younger. She literally was always the real big sister. Like
she had your back.
Like she was.
So
and in turn, I told y'all we fought boys. Like I fought boys for my sister. Like
as
but-
much as Shar
Yeah.
is the big sister, she is also the big sister.
But me and Jamel got those rules sometimes too. Like I can joke and call Jamel any type of homosexual anything. Let somebody else do it. We fighting. But we got that relationship. I can do that with my brother. But you get, oh, you fucking it. Who? You might as well go outside right. Nigga, you ain't gotta go outside. I'm gonna punch your face right here. But I need you to know, after I punch you, if there's something left, he probably gonna follow up too. And please don't fall. Cause I'm gonna stump you.
Mel cool as shit, yo.
That's what I'm saying. But
He
it's
always
like,
got this cool ass, chill ass demeanor. Yo.
yeah, but it's like, I mean, I get it, but it's like I think another misconception that people have is that he's overprotective. Why would I not be overprotective of something that is mine that I cherish? Why would I not? If I'm not overprotective, it's because I don't like you. I don't bang with you like that. Like it's keeping it funky. Like, or you be ready to bust a gun because he shouldn't have did it. I joke with him all the time. But the tap on the chest, I'm never mad at that. Now somebody punch me in the face and he do that, I'm definitely right because you hit my brother. But he's not wrong for the yo. Did this. Not wrong for it.
It's facts.
He being protective. It's not overprotective. It's like, you're not about to do that, bro. So yeah.
All right, so looks like we answered all the questions. Another great pod. This was one of my favorites
That concludes my job.
because we
Good job, by the way.
yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Shout out to Money.
I personally think we shitted on the girls next week.
What?
Last week.
I wish they would. I did say something.
We can do part 2 next season.
Unfortunately,
We can do a part
I
2.
have to agree.
Is this Imani or Iman talking?
No, that's me. That is straight me.
We out here.
We can do a part 2
unfortunately,
next
I have
season.
to agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't mind.
Now we do. It's gonna be an argument.
I mean, we can pick somebody
She
else.
gonna be like, you emotional. Yeah, mama.
Cause like y'all, I feel like me saying this, not Iman. He's not here today. He was, he a fuckboy. He wasn't showing up today.
Fuck
And-
boys don't want to hear real shit like this.
Yeah, he wasn't with the shit. I asked him this morning. He was like, I'm not going nowhere with you. Fuck that. I'm staying right here.
The fact that he told her that.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm
You're
not
like
going,
Buddy and Mr. Clubs, huh?
not going nowhere. Not going nowhere, bitch. I'm staying in the house. But I feel like y'all answered the questions, and like y'all said, like y'all answered them. And people say like to the best of y'all ability. No, y'all answered the questions. Like real men would answer the questions.
Listen, I usually not the one to do this. We don't be on here just talking just to talk. We're not just talking just to get followed. Like, yes, we want followers, we want listeners, but we're not just saying whatever we think y'all want to hear. We saying what we really feel. And I think that's what separates us from a lot of different podcasts out here. So if you're looking for some BS, you're not going to find it here. You can go rock with them, but we ain't got it.
Go rock with them and bring them here.
Bring them followers here.
No, that's facts.
How about
Because
that?
there's a lot of internet pulling and a lot of like. Well, let's just talk about the shit that we know.
No, we gonna
that's
talk-
going to get the internet riled
We
up
gonna talk about
instead
the
of
stuff that we
being
know.
real, authentic people. And I feel as though if you're a listener, you a viewer, you're a subscriber, whatever you are to the Black Married Man Working Podcast, if you cannot see the authenticity,
Authenticity.
what the fuck ever how you that word right there. Say it again, Rome. So they heard you.
Authenticity.
That I can't do the double T. I can't. Sorry. But if you can really see it, then you a real ass motherfucker too. And if you can't see it, I don't know what to tell you.
You know what? That's why I be like, I remember I asked y'all one day, and I was like, yo, y'all sure y'all wouldn't be half the man y'all was if it wasn't for y'all wife? And y'all was like, no, I wouldn't. But that's why I'd be like, yes, you would, because you was a human, you was a male, you was a man before you ever met her. That's why I say that.
I get what you're saying, and you're right. I was a man before I met her, but I still had a lot of childish ways.
Yeah, but that don't mean she.
I get it. No, I get it. But spending
And this
time,
is not taking nothing
No,
away
I get
from
it. Bro, I
because
get it.
this like again, this is the realest shit that we be saying on here. So this
spending
is
time with her and learning her kind of cultivated me into who I am today. And it's not just about her; it's about the stuff that she instilled in me as well.
I would say sure, absolutely. So I don't have a percentage, but I would say she elevated the person I already was. Like, you know how they say money don't change you, it just enhance
it,
the person
but-
you already
no,
were.
and that's true,
Like
but-
that's what my wife do. She enhanced the person
She
that I
enhanced it.
already
She allowed
was.
you to tap into it.
Yeah, I mean, you was tapped in. You just didn't do it to your fullest potential.
I wasn't
think
tapped
that's.
in.
Oh,
I
alright.
personally wasn't. I wasn't tapped in.
Being together for money so long, I it's hard for me because we grew up together. So who's to say at 19 if I was not with her, if I would be the same? Now, when I mean by the same person, I mean the same ambitions, the same goals. Because again, it's different when you meet somebody at one point in your life and you're like 25 and then you change together. But when y'all are like 19, 17, and
We
y'all
grew together.
Yeah, we grew together. Because like I said, who's to say that? Because I used to be a hothead. Who's to say that?
My wife definitely cooled my temper.
Yeah, who's to say that I still wouldn't be a hothead, popping off at the moment's notice if somebody looking at me wrong, dead because I'm being a fucking hothead. That's what I mean by I wouldn't be the man today, because it's like the shit that I joke about when you fucking take shit, you lower this up and you add this up and you know like a fucking chef, you know, you're making a recipe together to be this new person.
Gotcha.
Because I'm pretty sure that if you was to go back into all the point of our lives when we met our wives, right, and either replace it with somebody or nobody or no one, and then bring that person to today's time, two totally different people. Even if you're with somebody else, that other person may have different mindset of how things should be. You'll be a totally different person.
I could do that.
On that note, we're gonna go ahead and give our thanks for looking out. I want to thank for looking out for my brothers who are here on the pod with me. As you guys know, we're closing in on our season finale. Got a couple more episodes, and we like we stated this multiple times. We've been through a lot of shit together this year, and having each other. We may not say this a lot. We say it to each other, but we don't say the shit on here. Having each other through this tough year has been a blessing. We've cried together. We've laughed. We spent time together and shit outside of the pod, of course. And it's been rough, but we've made it so far, and we're gonna continue to.
Which is why we're taking that break.
Yeah.
Because like I know certain people go all year round, they still got families, and I'm not saying like we like want to like love our family or we love our family more because we taking a break and nothing like that. I'm not saying that, but sometimes you just need a break. So I guess later we'll like disclose our schedule.
Yeah, we can definitely do that later.
Or probably like next episode, something like that. We'll like start letting y'all in on that part of the pod, getting y'all a little more in tune with the pod.
But no, I want to thank y'all brothers, just for being there for me each and every day, man.
Appreciate it.
It's not even a week thing. It's been these brothers have been there each and every fucking day, including Monty as well, throughout the week, month, year. And I know them niggas was getting tired of my good morning texts and shit, so I stopped giving good morning texts and shit.
I'll be honest. I don't like it. I don't like that you stopped. Because I be looking like, all right, ain't nobody going to say nothing today?
Then say something.
No.
Say something.
No, because he started. Hey, good morning, guys. I hope everybody's having a good day. Da-da-da-da. All right, cool. I like it. You don't like change too much.
I be up at 2, so.
Don't you? Well, if you I'm not.
Sometimes I just be in that motherfucker talking to myself.
Well, given
nigga
this
just be
though, the
throwing
schedule
ideas
might
on the wall
change.
and
You
shit.
might be in there talking to yourself now. Because
The
before you wasn't.
Nigga really be in the thread throwing ideas on the wall.
No, he really just be texting shit like, guys, I think we should do it. Nigga, we is so lit.
What I do, what I be thinking about at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired of shit right now.
Well,
Agreed.
Give you your thanks for looking out. So,
My thanks for looking out goes to Rome, Monty, TY for helping us paint. We appreciate it. The shit actually came out pretty good, man. I actually gotta go back to Home Depot or Lowe's today, grab a couple more things. My other thanks for looking out goes to all the fellas who submitted questions last week and all the women who submitted questions for this week. We greatly appreciate y'all. It's been times where like we was ready to lose it because we didn't really get like fan participation or like our listenership and our viewership participation. Like that's one of them things that we really crave for as far as this podcast go, because that's how we know that y'all really listening. That's how we know that y'all care. And sometimes that shit can get discouraging. Like, what we doing it for? Like, we put up a question, y'all respond. Like, shit like that. So I appreciate everybody who said something. Like, we didn't get them 20 questions off nothing. You know what I mean? We didn't get the questions for Shanique and Tamika last week off nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. We maybe, and I'll give us feedback. Maybe we need to start doing different stuff to help with y'all incorporating some type of communication with y'all.
Go live.
Yeah, or that too. Yeah. So maybe we can go live, start going live again. That was another thing. When we went live, it discouraged us because
6 niggas was here.
yeah, we didn't really get the turnout that we was expecting. Now I know it be certain algorithms that Instagram and other social media platforms have that y'all don't see nothing. Like I know we put up a post from 4 days ago and people will like it today. Like it's stuff like that. So I know the other algorithms be a little shaky. Them Jones be shaky. So yeah, I mean, but if y'all got some ideas, let us know. We up and coming. We ain't got this shit mapped out. We not celebrities who already came with a fan base. Nothing like that. We just got us and real ass stories.
Thanks. And if you also are having issues with seeing our shit, just turn them post notifications on.
That too.
Whenever we post, you'll see that shit right away.
Yes.
Remember
Well, you could actually go on yours now too.
Remember last year we did turkeys for Thanksgiving, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think we donated like 12 or 14 to a church, and then we had a few people that actually came and got them.
Yeah, I think we
church.
had like 18, 19 total.
I think it might have been like 22.
22,
like
yeah.
Yeah, we had
Because we still had
We
turkeys in
did
the
have
freezer.
20, yeah. We
Yeah.
did have 20. I was talking to my pop about that the other day.
So the church that we donated to last year reached out to me in terms of if they wanted to do like a sponsorship with us. In terms of, we donate turkeys, all the other good stuff. They would definitely put us on the flyer, all the other good stuff. I thought that was pretty dope. And I meant to bring that up to y'all ahead of time before bringing it up now. But I said all that to say this year we did not do turkeys, and a lot of people did reach out.
It wasn't on purpose though. We really had a lot of stuff going on.
We did. So, and I definitely want to apologize for that. I'm not sure if people eat turkey for Christmas. I'm really not sure.
It ain't.
I told y'all we gotta. I told y'all that I think that we should feed the homeless.
We could do that. I don't know
We-
who gonna cook
we-
that damn
we-
food, but
We already know. We know, Rome. You don't have to say anything.
I ain't wasn't
We
saying
know
nothing.
your heart goes out to them.
I cook for them.
Exactly. Who else would they gonna cook? Wow.
But anyway,
he's gonna drop the food off and dip.
so I definitely wanted to, let you guys know that we can talk about that off there if we want to do it or not. I think they were saying for Christmas and Thanksgiving, they said they would put they would definitely put in the flyer who we are, what we do, support like our businesses and things like that as well. So I think that's something we could check out.
Add it to the list for the
But
next
again, I
week.
just wanted to say apologize for the people who was expecting them that didn't get them. We might do something for Christmas. We don't know exactly what it is. Might do another raffle or something. I don't know. Like we don't. This year was a blur. Like I'm ready to
be honest,
to
yeah.
next year. Like
To be honest,
And also speaking honestly, before you do your thanks for looking out, we don't have a paid sponsor.
no, we
Everything that we have done up
It's
to
from
this
the
point,
muscle.
we and no shade to nobody else in the city.
From the
Like
muscle.
they getting bread, they bigger than us, is cool. But it's certain people that they have podcasts and they done had bread for years that they ain't never gave y'all a mother effing thing.
facts.
And just on some real rap, but y'all ran the target. That's all I'm like on some real rap, but y'all ran right the target to go spend they bread.
on the day that was closed.
Y'all ran the target to go spend their bread after they got their check. We've been doing stuff out the kindness of our heart and out of all of our pockets.
Sneakers, TVs, turkeys.
And ain't nobody asked us to do that. We ain't do that to try to get likes and follows and none of that stuff. We did that because that's just
Time.
the real people that
Equipment.
sit at that table and behind this camera.
From the muscle. Grounded.
Period.
Took from our houses. Babe, I gotta put $20 over here. For what? Shut up. It's for the pod. Fuck that pod. I know. My thanks for looking out goes to the nurse practitioner that had stitched up my my finger here. Hopefully it'll be unstitched tomorrow.
Just do me a favor.
I don't have time for it.
Point
I'ma
at the
smack you
camera and
with
say
it.
ET phone home.
No.
And when in the edit you gotta make it glow. He's walking off. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Love you, bro. Love you, bro.
pod home,
Not pie home.
listeners, pod home.
Monty, who you think you looking at?
My thanks for looking out is going to. Oh my god, this man is ridiculous.
You should get my pay.
My thanks for looking out. Oh man. My thanks for looking out is gonna go to myself and my body, cause I've been tired, I've been exhausted, I've been drained, but I know that better in life is coming, so I just keep pushing myself.
Make sure you get some sleep tonight.
Oh yeah, facts. When I go home, I'm going to bed. I literally,
What time you gotta be there tomorrow?
technically at 7:30. I gotta be at orientation at 7:30.
Oh, you might be on the train with her.
Yes, possibly. Possibly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, goes to me, and also just my other thanks for looking out is just gonna go to my circle, the people that's around me that been supporting me through the situation, that they knew that I was trying to get a new job and were encouraging. Cause sometimes like I know that I do a lot for other people, and sometimes I feel like I'm not being encouraged, but I really am, and I take that shit for granted. So I want y'all to know that I do appreciate y'all, and I love you guys.
All right.
No, for real.
No, me and sister talked about it the other day. That's why I'm laughing.
What y'all talk about? Tell me out the air.
Nope.
All right. Well, since Who Has Wings left?
Follow the gang
Yeah.
on
Who got
BMM.
Take it out, Aaron.
Follow me, ANT_N.I.C.E on Instagram, ANT_nice215 on Twitter, TikTok, all that other stuff.
Where do you follow the gang at?
Follow the gang. I was about to say that.
Okay.
Follow the gang on BMMW Podcast on all social media platforms. BMMW Podcast, all one word, on YouTube. You can follow the chef Twitter, who_got_wings, and chefroom_89 on Instagram. Steph.
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Himkage, H1MKAGE. Monty, where can they find you at?
Follow me on Instagram at _buy me cheese, BIIMEE cheese. And make sure y'all follow Iman at who is wait, hold on. Who is Iman Fuckboy?
Yes, sir.
All right. And on that note, we out.
Deuces.